Yeah, I can see your mic, but no noise.
Sorry, I muted it because I was humming to my stream startup tune, which is gorgeousness.
It is nice.
I actually managed to get hold of the song itself. I went trying to find out the guy who it is, and he's got it available for free download. So it's something you can play in your stream without being copyright infringed.
Oh, nice. So am I supposed to be jumping in the vegan at Cobaletti?
Yeah, that's the one.
Beautiful.
Just got to switch Battle Eye off on the server. Just the moaning about it.
I shall start up and taxi to one of the parking areas, correct, at one of the ends of the runway?
No, hang on, I'm not sure. What I will need to do is point you in the direction of the waypoint and get you to set things up. So.
The thing is, I'm in one of those I'm in one of the hardened shelters at the wrong end, so I think I need to start up and taxi down to.
You picked the wrong vegan then.
Surely I can still start this one up and just taxi it down.
Well, you can, but the other ones are on the hard standing, much nearer the runway, about 10 yards. 10 yards away. I still can't see the bloody server in the list.
Just type in A in the search and it comes up.
Nah, nothing.
Well, that's odd, because there's loads of us in here now.
Yeah, it's probably because if you come out on your IP address, you can't come back in. So it probably isn't showing it because I can't connect to it externally. So my ping's going to be 0.
You'd like to think so.
Right, the vegans that you need to be in are at Senki Kokai.
Right, okay. Sanaki.
Top of the list. Is it Sanaki? Is that what they call it? Yeah, it's at the top of the list. At least I think they're the ones. Oh, you've got me going now. I hope this works. I mean, this laptop is a gaming laptop. It's quite quick. Well, at least Snap works. Ho ho!
Okay, I think I'm in. I think I'm next to you.
Yeah, these are the ones. I think. Hang on, where's the map? Yeah, that's where we are. So we want some RB15s because you are never going to get close enough to Fire 4s.
RB15 selected.
Request rearming. Copy.
And listen to this startup, ladies and gentlemen. Actually, I need to reset my truck IR. Oh, that's Shiftie starting up. Rounding out the noise of mine starting up. We'll, probably, yes. That cannot be the runway. IFF on.
Rearming complete.
Do that. Click that. Click that. Click that. Can't do anything with this bloody thing. It has to go down a bit. Press A2 on my MFDs. Go up in the seat. That's better. Yeah. Ooh, look what we've got there. Put 120 kilometers on the thingy thingy. Now we've got to load the cartridge data. 9099 and enter. Wait till the number 9 stops flashing and everything goes to zeros. Excellent. Now go around to tact. Switch it in, press 9 and press W2 because that's where the waypoint for attacking is. Switch it back out, turn it back round.
It's static, you see how many people there are?
No, where are people?
In the server, there's loads.
Is there? I'm going to have to escape to find out, aren't I?
No, you just press the ACT key on the keyboard, brings up the...
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 people. Alright, now we put it
That's
into
a few more than you thought.
Yeah, it's a few more than I thought. We should be on SRS, you know, it'd be much easier.
I see, people say that, but it's just the same as TeamSpeak.
Yeah, but TeamSpeak, I've got to press a key on my keyboard. With SRS, I've got it on my HOTAS.
You can set the HOTAS button for TeamSpeak, surely.
Can you? I'll try.
I don't know. I use it to push to talk on a keyboard, but I'm so used to it. Which waypoint am I making the attack waypoint?
Waypoint 2.
Thank you.
No, I can't assign it to my HOTAS, which is a damn shame.
Yeah, I just get used to it. Okay, so you want me to turn which direction? I'm guessing to the sea.
Towards that mirage, yeah. Set your thing for waypoint 2, and set your radar at 120.
So Auntie's just... sorry, I pressed the comments, I'm just telling the stream.
There you go, same angle as I'm at.
Roger, buddy, just coming over now.
Someone's flashing their headlights in the mirage. They'll wonder what we're doing. Don't suppose you can get my stream up at the same time, can you?
I can, yes, but give me 2 secs. I can't watch my chat and your stream.
No, I was just thinking if you can watch me press buttons as I'm describing what I'm doing, you'll be able to follow me. But it should be easy enough.
Yeah, I mean, I've watched you do it. Ah!
Screenshot! 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 Screenshot!
Okay.
Should you just be able to see the waypoint on the top of the radar screen there?
Yes, affirmative.
Right, well that's your waypoint 2. Now what you got to do is set BX8 or WX8 or whatever's on your keypad, because I've got the English cockpit. You've got to set that waypoint to up there. So what you do is you put your thing into act pos, or current position as it says on mine, because mine's English. So you make sure you're there, you press your waypoint 2 so you've got that up. And now what you do is you press the WX button, or BX button I think yours is, isn't it? Is yours BX?
Yeah, BX, I've done that, but I'm just...
Right, press BX and you press number 8. And now you'll see on your radar your waypoint has disappeared.
Correct.
So now what you've got to do is press the T1 button, whatever you've got that bound to.
Good question.
Might as well set this altimeter while I'm here then. Although it doesn't work.
So T1 fix, TV fix, which ones? Because I haven't mapped any.
You need the T1 fix. And the TV fix as well, you need that mapped to a button.
Don't need the T0 fix.
Not really, T0 is just to get you out if you've cocked up. Fine.
Okay, so press T1.
Yeah, that should bring up a circle with a crosshair in it.
Correct.
Now you've got to move that crosshair up to the top of the screen using whatever you've got bound to do it.
Oh, I've got to bind a heck of a lot of buttons.
Xbox controller, that's what you need. See, I do all this on my X55. It's got like a tiny joystick on the side where my thumb is, and I can do it with my thumb. So I just got to put that up there, like that, off the screen, and press the TV fix button.
So radar stick up, down, left, and right. I need to say. Damn it.
Yeah, that's the one. I don't know. Try binding it to Shift and the arrow keys on your keyboard. That might work. Or Control and arrow keys. I don't think they're bound to anything.
I just use the arrow keys as they are because they're bound to flying the aeroplane. Put a joystick for that.
I don't know if this is bound to anything else I've got here. Oop, what have I just done there? No. Put that back down.
Okay, so I've set that to the top of the radar screen. Now do I need to fix it?
Yeah, you need to use the TV fix, and it'll pop up at the top, and you'll see the same sort of semicircle where the waypoint 2 is.
Yep, that's done.
Right, next you want to do is press BX and then 7. And you'll find the circle pops to the right hand lower side of your radar because it's bugged.
Yep.
And again you press T1. I'm going to switch that noisy thing off because it's a pain in the arse.
Okay, ready to go.
This waypoint is the waypoint that the missiles will make their final turn towards the target waypoint, which is BX8. So you've got to put that somewhere where you want the missiles to turn in or to use a final fixing before they go into attack mode. So it's best to put it somewhere. I always put it in line, but you can put it off the center line so that they fly away at an angle and then turn in. You know.
Yeah, Roger. That's set.
I always put mine on the. And you've got to put it Remember, that distance is 120 kilometers, so you don't want it too far away.
Yep, that's it.
So set that, and then I've got to put that up there myself. So about there, I think, and set that. Okay, I've done that myself. Now the next one is BX6. And you see with BX6, it's put a circle up, and as soon as you hit T1, it'll tell you where it thinks it should go.
Yep.
Which is no good, because that Molotov cocktail ship, that Moskva, will take them out. Because waypoint 6 is where they drop to 10 meters off the sea, so you want that really far away.
About 40 kilometers shorter.
Yeah, somewhere about there. I mean, if you're going to release it about 50 to 100 meters, they're going to be quite low anyway, but as soon as they hit waypoint 6, they drop to 10 meters off the sea.
Okay, now that's set.
And then all you do then is go back and press your bottom left-hand button for your landing strip, where we are now.
Yeah, thanks buddy, that's done.
And that's done. And so that's all you really need to do. You can do other things like tell your missiles that they need to be on a narrow search pattern or a wide search pattern, and this type of ship, that type of ship,
Okay, so we're going to be releasing them together, so we leave them in group and in series.
Leave them in series and either put them in group or in standard. If you put them in standard, they'll do a wide search pattern looking for N-type ships. I don't know what that actually means, it doesn't tell you in the book.
Okay, I'll put it down if you do the other one, then hopefully we can sink these buggers. I think I'm good to go.
Yeah, so trim. Yep, good to go. Just check the trim, check the trim, check the trim.
So I'll follow you out and launch on your launch stuff, so that should be quite cool when we all launch together in formation.
Yeah, well, it'll as soon as you take off from the runway, it'll go to waypoint 1, but then you can just switch straight to waypoint 2. That's the best thing to do, I think.
Yeah, Roger. I'll fly on your right wing all the way and we'll drop together.
Yeah, this should be cool. If we do get an escort, they better be below lead low, because they're going to get fired at if they're not. And watching tacview afterwards is going to be really fun. Thing. I seem to be sat a little bit funny in the cockpit, don't I? I seem to be sat a little bit to the right. There you are. That's better. Very strange.
Okay, in position.
Have you discovered you can zoom right out in your cockpit?
I prefer having this view. I like it zoomed in.
Do you? Really? Oh, I like mine zoomed out so I can see all the instruments at once. Okay, what we'll do is we'll take off and we'll bank to the right to waypoint 1. Actually, after takeoff, we can just set it straight into autopilot and bank round using the autopilot if you want. Using the trim hat.
I can't do that yet, but go. I'll just fly on your wing.
You did it yesterday. You put the autopilot on, then you hit the trim tab, and it banked you right, and you went, "Oh, that's too much trim." And I'm trying to tell you that's the autopilot using the trim hat. It's designed. You know that Tills landing you did. The autopilot, when it's on and you hit the trim hat left or right, it's designed to follow that circle curve. That's what it's designed for.
Yep. I enjoyed reading that part in the manual.
Yep. Ready to go?
Yeah, after you.
Go then. Ho, 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 ho. My gear's still not coming up.
Landing gear, dude. Oh, there you go.
Yeah, I've tried to bring it up twice while I was F3 tapped out. I'm going to let the speed get up to about 400, then I'll bank right. I think I need a bit more trim, don't I? Oh, that should be it. Alright, banking right.
Roger, I'm just watching and following you.
Just a gentle bank. Where'd he go? I'm off the burners now. I think we'll settle at about 500 there. Whoa. I'll do that. Right, select waypoint 2.
I lost you for a second there. I overshot you.
Yeah, what I should have done is put the autopilot on and done that because I banked a bit too hard and went a bit too high. Coming up on waypoint 2 marker. Leveling out.
Let me know when you select waypoint 2.
I'm on it now. Right, 1,500 meters, waypoint 2 is only just coming into view now.
And what's your throttle, buddy?
I'm just at 100%. Doing Mach 0.65 and it's still climbing ever so slightly. And I'm spot on the waypoint, but as you can see from your radar, the ships are off to one side on the waypoint.
Roger that. I'm trying to get information with you first, and then I'll worry about him.
Right. Well, I'd put your autopilot on because now you've got to hit your T1 button and move that crosshair over the ships to set your new waypoint 2 target. So you press T1 and you move the joystick ever so slightly, and there you go. It's easy.
Okay, done.
Right, next thing is WX8. You've got to do that again.
Oh, we got to go through all that again?
No, just WX8 because we've had to change waypoint 2.
Okay. Don't move.
Once you've set that, go back to waypoint 2 and you'll see that waypoint 2 is now slightly off to the port side.
Yeah, done.
Right, well now we're going to have to descend because we're way too high and we're going to get picked up by them ships. So I'm going to put it back onto the waypoint and descend to about 100 meters.
Roger.
And look at that lovely reflection of the sun off the sea. Take it down to 100 meters. And click that on. Let's see if he's with me. Should be. Yeah, and the mirage behind him as well. Oh, let's do that again. I'm getting a bit close, like, but... Excellent. Isn't that gorgeous? Oh, he's chucking flares out. He hasn't been fired on, has he? Oh, there's a point. Turn the noisy thing on. Right, now you need to switch to attack and lift up your weapon release button, trigger safety bracket.
Okay, done.
You will now see at the bottom of all those lines, there's your targeting line with the 3 dashes going up and the horizontal line at the bottom of your hood.
Yeah. I'm just releasing. I'm releasing.
27.
Yeah, I'm releasing on your queue. Yeah, I see 27.
Right, well that horizontal bar, once it's between the 2 outer markers, it means you're within range and you can fire. So I'm going to release and get out of here. So on.
Yeah, like I said,
3,
I'm dropping on your drop.
All right, and 3, 2, 1, fire. Or release. Can't see them. Where are they?
I don't see yours released, and mine are off.
No, I don't see mine released at all.
But mine are off and running.
Damn. Oh, flipping heck, no, hang on.
Okay, yours are gone. Let's break.
Have they? Why does it take so long for mine to go? Well, I'm going to bank round left, so I don't crash into you.
I've already broken off, buddy. I'm starting to get flashing at me.
Yeah, I've got flashies. In fact, I'm going to... Whoa, 20 meters off the sea.
Okay, we've got launches up ahead.
Yeah, I'm after burner 3 and heading home.
But you can, when you look at F6, you can see all 4 missiles in one shot, which is kind of cool.
I'm flying manually at supersonic speed, so I can't look at anything.
Yeah, I broke off a little bit earlier. So I'm watching the missiles. There's 4 of them cruising in now.
Whoa, get up.
Okay, they've avoided 2 SAM so far. Your missiles are going in a slightly different direction to mine. They're heading for the same group of ships, obviously, but they're coming in different angles.
I need to press that button down there. Hold the joystick with my wrong hand. Right, now I can have a look. Wow, they're close to the seabed, aren't they?
They look awesome, don't they?
Where the hell are they going? Oh, it's me.
They're obviously coming in from different angles, which is nice.
Yeah, but mine aren't going for the bloody carrier, are they? They're going for that little ship that's sitting out on its own. Mind you, I don't know if they've reached the past BX7, so they're already active homing on. Mine are heading for that bloody tanker.
I think they're mine, buddy. I think yours are the ones going straight for the main ship.
Well, I just pressed F6 and you go straight to your own missile, don't you? Oh, they've swung off. Where are they going? They're all over the place.
They're dodging incoming fire.
Oh, that tanker's dead.
And the other two looks like...
Oh, that was you. I died. How the hell did I crash?
That was a lot of fun. Right, okay, land please. It's a big man.
Oh, that's noisy. Noisy! Noisy! It's noisy! Oh, I couldn't hear a thing there. Noisy as hell. How the hell did I crash? I had it in autopilot.
Oh, you might have got shot down, I don't know.
Doesn't say I got shot down. It just says death and then I crashed. It says. Very strange. I probably didn't kill anything then. Because when you crash, your missiles die. Which is bad and wrong.
We'll go for another run, buddy. It's a lot of fun. But yeah, they're kind of interesting, aren't they? I don't know what happened with your first, when you tried to release, when you said 3, 2, 1, my missiles came off the rails and I was watching you, I was like, it's gonna fire.
Yeah, well I hadn't set up the 8 4 zeros and the number. And you had your thing down in standard, didn't you?
Yes, not in group, in standard.
Yeah, I had mine in group and that was the problem. Because
Okay.
I hadn't told the computer that I was running BK-15s and didn't tell them what to do.
Well, I think there's an enemy bandit around because it seems to have shot everybody down.
Well, I'm rummaging through papers looking for the manual I printed off because I can't use my laptop to look at the PDF for the things I need. Somewhere in one of these bloody bags I've got a manual for the Vigan. Where is it? It'll be the last bag I look in, and it is. There it is. The last bloody bag that I look in. That's the Vigan manual, and God knows how many other manuals as well is in there. I'm trying to put them into binders, you know. Right, what's that? That's not Vigan. That's not Vigan. That's not Vigan. That's not Vigan. But that is Vigan. Okay. Part 13, aircraft procedures. That's not what we want. Instruments layout, part 1. That's not what we want. We want weapons. Super 530. No, that's not the Vigan. RB15. That's what we want. RB15. Release mode selector. No, that's not the page. That's not the page. That's the page. That's the pages. There we go. I wish to print that out on one sheet. I wonder if I can print that out on one sheet. Alright, I found the page I need. Didn't tell me which page. It's in page 332, missile programming. The address 80 is used for setting master presets that overrides the inputs on addresses 81 to 86. So what you do is you put in 8,000 and then 2 digits, or 8,001 digit after it. So the standard targeting is a single target, large circuit area. 800,001, because that's 8 4 zeros and 1, is a confined area attack, multiple targets N, and medium search area. That's the one I want. And number 2 at the end of 800,000 zeros is unconfined area attack, multiple targets A in a medium search area. And setting it for number 3 is a convoy attack, group target, large area search. And then setting it for number 4 is bearing attack and a bearing search mode. But you've got multiple addresses to put in the last 2 digits, and it's got a whole host and a whole list of shit that you can do. But I'm going to set these to 800,001, confined area attack with multiple targets, so that they don't go running off after bloody tankers, and they will kill the carrier. So, ooh, what was that? Batumi Air Base. Oh, we've just had a message there that Batumi Air Base is enemy occupied and needs to be dealt with.
Yeah, roger that, buddy. I've just landed. I'm taxiing up to your end.
Yeah, so we can either when we come back from this one, we can either load up with Mavericks and see if we can make those bloody things work.
Request rearming.
Those are really difficult because that little camera screen is very hard to find a target.
It is. You've got to really get in there with your track IR, haven't you?
Oh, yeah, it is a challenge. I'd rather use bombs.
Here we go. Listen to that. Actually, that's wonderful, isn't it? They've really got that noise down superbly. Damn, I miss living near an airport sometimes. Hello? Oh, that's because I've got my canopy shut. And I've armed my ejection seat. Right, I'm going to leave that on group this time because I'm going to put the data in. That's a bit quiet. I can't hear my engine. My engine ain't running. The hell's happened? Why is my engine stopped?
So I've got those waypoints already set in now. Could I rearm and go out and use the same waypoints?
Yes, if you have a look at your kneeboard as well, it's put the waypoints in on your kneeboard.
I'm going to check that. Beautiful. Thanks, buddy.
It's very strange, but my engine switched itself off. Oh, hello. The thing is, I can program all this on the way in.
Roger that, though.
Right, the engine is... Oh, this is not good. My engine's shutting down.
If you accidentally click the fuel feed switch, I don't know.
I don't know what I've done. Main power on. Get rid of the master warning. Low pressure fuel pump on. Ignition system auto. Generator on. Start button. Oh, clicky throttle. Forgot to click
We
the throttle.
didn't set BX9, but there is a BX9 already programmed.
Yeah, BX9 is the detonation point. If it misses the ships, it'll fly past the ships and detonate at waypoint 9. That's automatically set. You don't need to do anything with that.
Roger, awesome.
I think it's because I didn't click my throttle forward. I can set these waypoints up on the fly when I'm in the air. I'm not going to bother doing them on the ground. But I am going to set 8 4 zeros and a 1 into the tact to tell the BK-15s that I want them on a confined search path and to hit big targets.
Yeah, Roger.
Just waiting for the generator. Computer there. Oh, there we go. 9 0 0 9. Enter. Round to tact. In. Press 9. Waypoint 2. Press out. Press in. 8 0 0 0 0.
Yeah, Roger, I should
1.
be rearmed and ready to go.
enter. Right, that's confined the missiles. Click the outie button. Turn it
I think
back
we
down
have
there.
a regular traffic jam here.
Ah, it looks that way. Right, we'll, because you've already got them programmed, I'll program in the air.
Okay,
And
I'll
we'll do
follow
that
you out
one.
again.
Yeah, except I'm boxed in.
Oh, there you go. Let's see if I can stay a bit closer to him.
Have you seen the cockpit view that they've released for the F-14?
Yes, it looks amazing.
And then there's a guy on Reddit is an actual Rio from an F-14, and he's wrote a big thing and did a question and answer session on Reddit.
It's going to be amazing. F-14's going to be amazing. I'll be flying that all day, every day.
Well, it is if you've got two people, because with two people you can do it properly. Right, I seem to be sat one side in the cockpit again. Maybe it's track IR. No, it's definitely not track IR. Flipping heck. There you are, that's better. I always seem to be slightly wobbled in the cocky bit. And a bit further up, if you don't mind. There we go.
Afterburner stage 3 or 2.
I will go with 2.
Okay, I'm ready.
Okay, 3, 2, 1, go. Okay then, and rotate. And here. And we'll do another. I haven't trimmed. Ah.
I've just swapped over to your left wing.
Yeah, I'll climb to 500 meters and then I'll put it in autopilot and I'll use the autopilot to turn it. Coming off the burners. Right. I'm a bit higher than intended, but I'm going to make a right turn now. I'm going to set
Roger.
waypoint 2 as well. So, turning right. Now. Just turning on the autopilot. I shall now check my kneeboard. So I have no waypoint set yet. Oh, there it is. Oh, we got somebody else up there. Waypoint 2 actually working? Because it says it's behind me. something wrong with my system here. It says waypoint 2 is behind me. Shit. I've got nav failure. Oh.
Just swapping
bollocks.
back over to your right hand side.
Yeah, I've got a nav failure here. I'm not sure I can get it.
Oh, that's poop.
Yeah, that's really poop. Actually, is the cartridge in? Yep. LS. Waypoint 2. B1. Right, I think I've got it. Mount attacked.
Yeah, Roger. I'm just trying to close up a little bit on your right hand side. Try and make a nice formation.
In. Yeah, I'm going to have to turn right slightly.
Okay.
Oh, hang on. My waypoint 8 is way off the mark. Yours will be closer than mine. It's the group of ships on the left we're after, isn't it?
Yeah.
So we're setting, I know you can't see that because it's too bright. Right, I'll turn it down for you. There you are. We've got to move that little cursor, which is the BX8 waypoint, which means target waypoint. Get on there. Oh, spot on. That's it. Fixed. Now we've got to hit WX7. Get WX7 up there as quickly as possible. Somewhere up there. Do. There you are. WX7. Now WX6. I'm going to put way down here. Way down here. And then we're back to waypoint 2. Into lifty thing. Yep. Make sure that's in there, put that over C. Gotta make a slight left adjustment. Slight left turn to get back on the bearing.
Hey, Roger.
That should be it. Just coming up to the firing range. So I'm going to descend as well. 100 meters.
Hey, Roger, I'm with you.
I'll get up slightly. That's it. 100 meters ish. Let's have a quick shifty at Shifty. He's lower than me though.
Ready whenever you are.
Right, we're 60 kilometers out, so we'll release. There they go.
Missiles away. Break off then. Break, break, break.
I'm waiting because they're just out in front of me, and if I turn left I might crash them.
I'm out of here.
Yeah, I've just selected landing waypoint and nothing's happened. Okay, let's turn this much faster. Maintain height. Maintain turn to 90 degrees. Get down. Not too far down, like, because I seem to have crashed last time I did this. Right, lock that in. We've got targets of our right side. Don't know what they are. I've got radar pinging from the starboard side at about 3 o'clock.
Yeah, I've been enemy bandits detected. It's come up, but yeah, I've been locked up by something, so I'm running.
Holy cow! We might have to dogfight this. Oh, somebody's missiles have just been blown up. Don't know if they're yours or mine.
Who knows? I still see 2 missiles going in, but they're not heading towards the target. They'll be mine.
Bandits.
I think I've got my BX-8 and that set wrong, because they seem to be mine that are nowhere near the ships.
2 of them got
I'm
blown
getting
up.
radar warnings.
I saw 2 get blown up by missiles. So I don't know if these are yours or mine. They're probably yours. No, it might look.
Okay, I'm just about to head over the coast, feet dry.
But they're heading straight for that carrier. I bet they turn at the last minute though and take out something else. Oh, you're going to get 2 hits on the carrier here, Shifty. Or I am.
Oh, I see my 2. Mine are not heading straight towards the carrier. Mine are heading into no man's land.
Oh
missing.
shit, we've got launches. We've got missile launches. Oh!
Yeah, yours got shot down. Mine are just flying into the big blue yonder and missing.
Oh shit, yeah. I saw something get blown up there then. I don't know what it was. Definitely not these. Oh,
That's not.
yeah.
It's not a problem.
Yours are I don't know where yours are going.
I need to do a bit of practice.
Oh, airfield's over there. Do you fancy going after these bandits?
Yeah, roger that, dude. I'm going to land though and get a quick cup of coffee because my throat's parched. I've got to take a 5-minute break, but obviously I'm going to shut down the stream, but I'll carry on fine.
Now why is my thingy not thingy-thangy? Or is it thingy-thangy? Hang on, let's try that one. That's supposed to be the landing strip. Let's move that into instrument landing. Ah, now that might be better. Except I don't think that's correct. Where am I? Now it's telling me the landing strip's here, which is wrong. The landing strip's out there where that smoke is. So...
Call key. Uzi 4-2. Inbound.
Yep. I'm on the wrong radio frequency, I guess. Oh, I'm going to be landing in the wrong. Bloody, I'm going to be landing on the pan. Shit. And that's definitely the wrong friggin' landing waypoint. I'm going to have to check that. I'm really going to have to check that. Chair, please. Thank you very much. Switching to reverser. Thank you very much. Reducing engine throttle. Coming in at about 350, which is just nice. Just nice indeed. Yeah, this is beautiful. Beautiful. 350. This is just how it should be. And nose wheel down. Why is that not bloody slime? Wheel brakes. Full reverse thrust. Careful, 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 careful. Ooh, there's a bit of a stain on the runway. Will I do some emergency training? Sorry, I've missed that. That's half an hour ago. What sort of emergency training? Like quick reaction force, you mean? Something like that? QRA? Like scramble, scramble, scramble?
Takeoff.
I want rearming, you daft menu system. Fate, rearm, refuel. I don't know what we're going for this time though. I think we're going for the same thing. Gotta sink that
Request
carrier.
Refueling. Request rearming.
Get that carrier.
Copy.
These are RB15s. I'm teaching.
Okay, buddy, I've
Shiftie
shut down the stream.
But yeah, we've got. I took the snap views out of here.
And I'm going to have a quick break and then do some more flying. What's
quick
an interesting view on your stream?
You can't do a quick break. We've got a carrier to sink.
I need a coffee, buddy. I've been going for 3 hours nearly, and I really do need a drink.
Ah. The nav drift isn't so bad today in this. And I'm pressing the TeamSpeak button. No, it's quite alright at the minute, but I'm going to go back round to nav, and we're going to go take off while he's getting a coffee. I can launch some more RBs. I'll just put myself a bit down in the cockpit again so I can see the. We'll set it for LS. Make sure that is in nav. Yep, nav. And we'll put the trigger release down. Yeah, we're in a good position on the runway and we're flying straight towards the ship, so. Strike mission complete. Whoever's on the A10 is just completed the strike mission. That feels a little bit iffy. That feels completely wrong. There's something wrong here. Yeah, bloody hell's bells. They've only given me one bloody weapon. So I've got a bad trim problem. So I'm going to come back round and land and do it all over again. Oh, shut the hell up, will you? An annoying beep.
What have you broken?
I've only got one RB15 on.
Yeah, you probably moved before they finished.
I might have to press mode 3 button. He doesn't like that. I'm getting shakes, whistles, and bings and bangs. Hell, my gear's not down. I wonder what's going on. My air brake's out as well.
Okay, I'm back with a fresh coffee. What I need to do is reset up my waypoints, I think.
Well, you only usually have to readjust your BX8. That's the only one you need to really readjust.
Yeah, because my missiles are going a little bit off target.
Well, go to tact and put in 8 4 zeros and a 1.
What does that do?
Tells the missiles to search in a confined area from where you've launched, so directly ahead basically, or directly from waypoint 7.
Request refueling.
I'm going to need a jump soon. I'm out of Pepsi Max here.
Copy.
I'm getting 30 bottles of Pepsi delivered tomorrow, but Pepsi is such a bloody price. I'm going to have to look at for alternatives because I can't keep affording that. I mean, that's £1.29 a bottle, so that's £12.90 for 10 bottles. I drink a bottle a day. Either Diet Pepsi or Pepsi Max, you know.
Refueling complete.
I'm trying to stay off the Pepsi Max so much because I'm sure that's why I'm having problems with my sleeping. Because I've run out of Diet Pepsi and now I've got Pepsi Max, so it's all that caffeine, you know. That's refueling complete. Just wait for the little bomb to be put on. I'm using the X55 Pro. I primarily got it for Elite Dangerous. It works out quite well with this. Once I get my website up and running properly, I'm going to put pictures of all my stuff. I think I'm done there. Then let's stick on waypoint 2, which is almost directly ahead of us. Set 120. There you see, waypoint 2 is 120 kilometers away. You're nearly ready. Are you going to take off in the opposite direction?
Yeah. I'm ready.
Because I'm at the end of the runway that's facing the ships.
Yeah, okay. I shall go on my left if you go on your left or your right.
I'm on the right hand side of the runway already.
Sorry, yeah, right. You go on your right, I'll go on my right. We'll miss.
Alright, and we'll pass in the middle. That'll be interesting.
I'll form up on you, no problem. Okay, good to go.
Yeah, I'm rolling. Yes. It's got back out. Right then. Let's get a bit of altitude. 500 meters should do. I'll be able to see where the ships are at 500 meters. And we don't want to go too fast because we need Shifty to catch up and he's heading in the wrong direction. So we'll just slip that off. Right, that's 500 meters.
Oh, I've got a broken landing gear again.
How do you manage that?
I don't know, it's every day I've done it so far. I don't know what's going on.
Dear me. Okay. So waypoint 8 needs to be adjusted, so that's easy enough done. T1, move the joystick down, because these ships are sailing in a square. Oh, there you go, that's that done. Now I've got to do WX8. And that also needs a bit of a move. Too far. Come on, come on, come on. You can
Mind you, how am I coming flying past you like you're standing still?
That's because I slowed down to 600 kilometers so you can catch up.
I see, I'm not used to you slowing down.
And
okay, so I need to reprogram waypoint 2. How do I do that? So it needs to come closer.
You just use T1 and TV to fix. WX6, I'm going to do them all.
Okay, reset that up, so I need to reset BX8.
Yeah, that'll do me there. Yeah, once you've done waypoint 8, just put WX8 or BX8 in exactly the same place, and the other ones don't need to be touched at all. Waypoint 2, put that into attack, split that up. Make sure that's in attack, make sure these two are up, because I'm not going for a standard prep. I am going for what I've programmed in here, which is 8.
Okay, good. I should be able to hit this time.
In fact, I'm going to do it again, just to make sure. 8, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1. So that's 8, 4, 0, 0, 1.
I take it you're behind me now. I'm going to go low.
Enter. Press out. Turn that all the way back round. Zoom out, don't know where he is, let's have a look on the map. Yeah, you're way in front of me. Ah, wrong one, I just did the wrong bloody button. And we are also going low. Because we don't of me.
My BX2 doesn't seem to be over the ships again. I've just bloody moved it there.
BX2?
Oh, sorry, waypoint 2. M2.
Well, I can't see any ships because I'm 100 meter off the deck, and I can't see them, they can't see me. Oh, but they have moved. Shit.
Okay.
Damn. That's,
Now I see them.
different, isn't it? Oh, that's wrong. Oh, I'm in attack mode. UX8. Damn. They have moved indeed. Right, back to waypoint 2. What happened there? Oh, I'm still intact.
Okay,
No,
weapons
no.
released. Break it off.
Yeah, mine are gone too. Can't see them. Hear them, but can't. Oh, there they are. Right, we're going right then. Oh, Shifty.
Got multiple things flashing at me. Diving down.
As long as the target waypoint's behind me. Hello.
The ships are moving, are they?
Yeah, they're sailing round in a square. But I don't think you can see our ships, the enemy ships. Well, I can't. I don't know. That's one set of missiles, but I don't know if they're mine or his. Oh, there is 2 carriers.
Yours are
Right
going
on.
towards some blue ships.
They bloody better not be. Oh shit, we're in trouble. You sure they're mine?
Sure, they're mine, not yours.
No, I didn't fire at that group.
Oh, did I? That's not fair. Oh, look at them split. Flip your neck.
Yeah,
Oh, and then they're going back in.
Mine are sailing for the back group. Yours are going for that front group, yeah. There's no defensive fire from those front ones, is there? But mine have missed the back group as well, they're miles off.
I can't even see them. Where are they?
I think I'm going to...
there
yeah, you're not supposed to be shooting those ships, dude. That looked like a Carl Vincent class.
They're yours.
No, mine are the ones
mine have missed.
No, mine are the ones sailing into the middle of nowhere, surely.
I don't know. I fired after you, but they've just launched missiles at them.
Yeah, that's my
They're
group
not
there.
gonna last. We'll find out in tacview. Oh, that missile missed. That one didn't though. That one got him.
I'm pretty sure that was my two.
Holy shit! Well, look where we are now.
Because yours went in the air when I was first looking at my missiles. But never mind, I definitely... I like them, I need to practice a bit more with these. But it's nice that so many people joined the server, wasn't it? It was fantastic.
Yeah, that's cool. And it's handling this as well, which is very cool. We've had one or two desyncs, but that's just when stuff's spawning in, and that usually happens anyway.
I was just surprised so many people were waiting on my stream to join, considering we were going through all that teething trouble. And now I've stopped streaming, we have nobody in here. Darn, I didn't notice that.
Oh, you stopped streaming, did you?
Yeah. When I went for a coffee break. I said you're streaming it. Come and watch it on your
we're
stream.
on
But everybody's left.
Playpen. It's running on my gaming laptop. If you want to join, there's 10 slots.
I mean, I'm
available.
watching your stream.
There's people in already.
But every day I'm learning new bits and pieces with this Vigor, and it's fantastic, isn't it?
And the password is static with a capital S. If you want to come in. Oh, that's a bloody runway. There we go.
It's by the blue smoke.
Yeah, I just can't see the runway. I have to zoom in to see the runway. Okay. Slightly left, so let's move back. Adjust just as we come down. Just hitting 350 kilometers. Angle of attack is 8.
I'm not landing, I'm just flying by.
300 kilometers. Reverser in. Jesus shit, Shifty. I'm gonna have to put a curve on that bloody rudder.
I broke my engine.
Oh, it says Mayday, Mayday, AJS 37 shot down, no shoot.
I pulled back a very hard turn and broke the engine.
I thought I told you about that.
I tried to come in behind you as I flew past and I broke the engine.
Ah, dear, 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 dear.
Request refueling. Request rearming.
Oh look, my BX7,
Copy.
BX8 waypoints are all set in. Hang on, BX8's miles off where the ships were. I think it was my missiles that headed out into nowhere, because I'm looking at my BX6, BX7, BX8 waypoint on the knee board, and they're nowhere near waypoint 2.
Yeah. Okay. I'd be interested if you could fire up tacview and then go through it.
Well, I think you can fire it up and watch it live. I think. I set this up so that there was no delay.
Refueling
so
complete.
to watch it. I don't know if you can do it. Let me have a tab out. Boot it up. I don't know how you do live. Is it raw telemetry? Hang on. Real-time telemetry. Password.
I haven't got a clue how you use it.
Rearming complete.
Wow, it worked. I now have real-time telemetry on tacview. Holy hell. Can you see that?
I'm watching your stream, yeah.
That's real time. That's amazing.
That's good.
Amazing.
That's good, isn't it?
Flipping heck.
But we want to see what happened. Who fired what missiles? Where'd they what happened to them?
Well, looking at my my knee board, my BX8 waypoint is nowhere near waypoint 2 for some strange reason. I don't know why, because I did set it. So I'll do it again. I think it might be because I was in attack mode. You've got to be in nav mode to set your waypoints. Right, we're going to go for a standard prep on that and all, I think. So let's... now the sun's going down, I think, or something. I need to move slightly left, I think. No, slightly right again in the cockpit.
Yeah, I don't have any tacview data for it.
You've got to connect to your local host.
No, I not live. How do you pull up? Does it save once I exit?
Hang on, let me climb up and turn the volume down, 'cause I can't hear you.
No, what I mean
Turn
is
the
how.
afternoons on.
I mean the mission file from this run we're doing now is that.
No,
I
you've
can't
got
look.
to connect live.
Yeah, but if I don't want to watch it live, if I want to watch it afterwards, it won't save until I exit.
No, it won't save until you exit.
Right. Okay. Sorry, I'm getting two aunties here because I'm watching the stream. I get the echo of myself, you talking, and then you talking on comms, and I'm like, I need to turn one on.
Well, waypoint 8 is there, and I'm in nav mode. So if I wanted to move that, I'd just press T1 and then fix. So
I'm watching your stream, sitting here watching.
So that's waypoint 8 fixed. I'm sure they're our ships, but I think them are our ships there, which is going to be a bit of a bitch.
Yeah, the nearer ones are the friendly ones.
WX8.
The enemy ones are directly behind, well, slightly off behind.
Yeah, I think they're going to get engaged in battle. Maybe I should move them. So that's WX8 set. That's all I need to do now. So I'll go back to waypoint 2. Which should be M2. It should actually be T2, but the font's not working. Actually, I wonder if the font was fixed. Nobody said if the font was fixed. So we've done that. We now go into attack mode, and with that, await the thingy thing.
Now mine says M2.
Yeah, well, when the English font's working, it says T2 for target 2. Now I'm going to fly out slightly to a tangent, so that I miss those bloody ships.
I'm going to jump out just so I can save the track and see what's going on.
Okay.
And watch your stream.
Right, now I'm going to turn
I'm
back
dying
onto
to see
target.
the tank views.
Yeah, I wonder if I can somehow put it picture in picture. That would be quite good, wouldn't it? Maybe I could run it on the streaming PC, and then I could do it with OBS. Ah, shit. Holding down the
Wow,
Alt key.
that would be awesome.
Live stream with tacview. I'm going to have to try that. Come on, get on it. Oh, that'll do. So
Cool.
waypoint 8
I've got
again.
it.
Oh, it's moved again. Because the ships are moving, you see. So now I've got to go for WX8 again. WX8. See, that's moved. Oh, the problem is, I'm in
It's
attack
cool.
mode.
You can watch everybody flying around.
Go on, tell me if you see any launches coming my way. So TV1 and fix it for a waypoint.
I'm not watching the live.
I'm gonna let these loose in a minute. Back to waypoint 2. Back to attack. How far and far? Right. Okay. Let's get down a bit. I don't want to be releasing them at this height. Let's get some perspective on things. Right, 100 meters, that'll do. And goodbye, Pinky and Perky. Have fun. Blow something big up for me. Where are they? I can hear the bloody things, I can't see them. Where are they gone? Definitely gone, haven't they? Yeah. They're definitely gone. Oh, they're just off to my right hand side. They're over there somewhere. Can't see them, but they're over there. Oh, there they are. Oh shit! Oh, they're our ships. I hope they're not going to go for our ships. That would be not good. Right, go back to 6. Where are they? Right, let's see if we can get tacview. We want to be on the Auntystatic and we want to be in the cockpit. Oh shit.
Yeah, you're right. Mine turned towards the friendly ships. Yours are the ones that flew off into the distance and missed.
Yeah, it's on my kneeboard, you see.
But mine made a massive turn way before they should have turned.
Oh my god, you didn't tell me I've been shot at!
I can't see, buddy. I'm out of the game.
Flipping heck! My god!
They made us. My RB-15s made a 60-degree turn. Way before the where they're supposed to turn.
Bloody Nora! Did you say you could have
And
warned
yours,
me?
for some reason, just don't track.
Where's mine gone? Oh, there's one of them. Don't know where the other one's gone. Pissed off to do something on his own. Hello, hello, where's he going?
Hey, Auntie, I don't know who you're asking to warn you, but nobody's watching in game.
You're on tacview. I wanted you to tell me if you see any launches.
Yes, but I'm not on tacview live.
Oh, right, great. I thought you were on live.
No. I'm watching the recording. That's why I exited, so I can get recording to see what happened with those missiles.
Now I understand why people put a 10-minute delay on this, like. Flipping heck. Oh my goodness gracious me. Hello, there's more ships. Oh yeah, there's another group of ships that are steaming across, going up to, oh, I forget the name of the airport. The one right at the top. Sochi, is it? Something like that. Oh, hang on. Behind me. Damn! Damn, that's quite amazing. Okay, let's see if I can put tacview on the stream. Do I have tacview actually on that PC? I don't think so, but it's not going to take me 2 seconds to put it on, that's for sure. I think I'll slow down a bit and pull up heading to our airport. I can't see where we are here. Right, yeah, we're heading straight for it, that's good. So we'll back off the throttle a bit, climb up, put it on autopilot, and then I can go to DG2. Users, Danny, downloads. Come on, downloads. Open Z. Just wait for the hard drive to spin up. Right, there we go. Save modified. tacview. Betas 1.64 setup. Put that on the desktop. I'm getting a bit of a sore throat. DCS World.text. Okay.
Yeah, it's funny when you talk to the stream a lot, you get sore throat, don't you?
Yeah, I'm not sure where the sore throats come from, but yeah, getting sore throat, alright. Now then, where's my key? tacview. There we go. Copy. Launch tacview. I might have to shut this one down. Damn clever that though. I like that idea. Registration, product key, blimey. It takes it straight from your clipboard. That's amazing. So, right, we go to the world thing and we go to real-time telemetry. It's on local host, password. Connect. Oh, I typed it in the wrong damn keyboard. Not sure if it'll connect. Failed to connect real time. Okay. Oh, that's because I'm not running the game from here, isn't it? Data recorder address. Let's put in the address of the laptop then. And then the password. See if that works. Yes, it has. Wow, I'm now connected to the server with tacview. Oh, that is quite something. Quite something. Right. Head for the smoke. Ooh, hang on. Hey, oh, my things come off. Where's the smoke gone? Oh, it's down there. I missed the bloody runway. I have to go around to the other side. Right, what we've got to do then is zoom me in on this and somehow add a thing to Twitch. Is it a media source? No, it's probably a capture or a display capture maybe? Game capture? We'll call it game capture 3. Ah, I've got bloody... What if I just pressed on 3? Just press 3 and something went click click cockpit. So game capture 3, any false, is now capture a specific window. Window tacview. Okay, wow, there you go. How's that? But where do we put it?
Oh, check you out.
What's that like? Is that cool or what?
Yeah, in the
it's
top
not going
corner
to
like
work.
that.
It's not going to work, is it? You can't get it big enough. Really, it's not going to be big enough to see. It's going to be just big enough to squint your eyes at. Actually, I think I'm just going to put this into autopilot. Tell it to
Well, you can, it sort of gives you a quick glimpse of what's going on.
Yeah, I'm going to have to zoom in though, aren't I? On me. From pilots. Oh, bloody hell. Now I can't see the stream thing. Where's my stream? There's my stream. So if I zoom in a bit more, now you see that's no good, is it? It's that I want to do, isn't it? Yeah. How's that? How's that one? Meantime, let me get back in the cockpit because this is confusing the hell out of me. I don't even know where the runway is. Oh, I'm miles off again. Okay. Let's pull this round. For some reason, the waypoint for the runway isn't working. Oh, hang on. I know what I can do. It's Senki Kokai, isn't it? Senki Kokai. Senki Kokai, Senki, whatever you call it, Senki. Where is it? Where is it? Where is it? I can't see it. It's going to be damn well behind the white writing. Hang on, I'll get rid of the white writing. Kumi Gudada Patumi. Senki Kokai is 9012. So if I put this into banner grass, 9012, and enter. I think that's how you do it. And then turn that around to nav. That should, with a bit of luck, work. And that's how you set your runway to landing. And I am way above the glide point, but I am right on the runway according to my little yellow line. So, throttle off. Let's chase that yellow line. There's the yellow line. There's the yellow line. Get back up, get back. Come on, come on, come on, come on. Now I'm below the glide slope. Jesus, that's one hell of a glide slope, mind. And I'm below it? You've got to be kidding me. Really? That can't be right. That just cannot be right. Unless I'm meant to come in from the opposite direction. Because I am way too high for this. So, banner grass,
possibly
which is
other end.
heading limited. Yeah, it's the other end, isn't it? It has to be. If you have a look at the map, it shows
There is
you
a
the
way
white
to
line.
change which end you come in from. I can't remember how to do that.
No, I can't remember off the top of my head. There'll be just a button somewhere that you. But oh my goodness, I'm coming in. Well, 300. I can always stick my air brakes. Right, air brakes out. Air brakes out. Warning light on. I do have my gear down. Yes, I do. Thrust reverser in. And gentle, gentle, gentle. Nose wheel down. I think I'll brake as hard as I can.
Ouch, I think you may have broke your gear.
Really? Oh, no, gear slide.
Yeah, that's what I did, a heavy landing, and then next time you go to retract, you don't retract.
Look at the smoke in front of me because I'm going backwards through the exhaust. How am I there? How's that? I just want to get... Oh yeah, that's not far off. That'll do. That'll do.
Colkey, Uzi,
No.
4-2. Request takeoff.
No, I don't want to take off. I want to rearm and refuel. Oh, I forgot to look at my missiles. Did they hit?
Yeah, just use burner 3 for takeoff.
Request refueling.
I'm gonna have to get a
Request
drink in a
rearming.
minute myself. I'll put this in autopilot. Go
Copy.
get a drink ever so quick. Shifty killed himself. What did you do? Starting real-time network data recording with Danny at localhost. Ooh, that's my tacview. This is pretty good. Do you like that, guys? Why are you writing that in the street? I noticed you dropped the robots at high speed, so they will be below and behind for a while. Yeah, they've got to start their engines up. Robots? Rockets, you mean missiles? Yes, I understand what you mean. That's fine by me. Yeah, top left-hand corner or bottom left-hand corner? I'm not sure. I think that would obscure the dashboard, wouldn't it? It's a shame I couldn't have it on a separate screen altogether for you. That's quite cool though. Let's just zoom in a bit more for you. Maybe that's better. Is that better? Do you need the tanky things on? You know, the circles? Do you like the circles on? Do you prefer it with the circlies on or with the circlies off? And of course I can look from the cockpit, so...
Nah, I think it's better without the circles.
Yeah, you can see the cockpit. Do you like the cockpit view or do you want the external
Refueling
view?
complete.
Let's take the circles off then. Oh, I know what we can do as well. Oh. hang on. I forget
Yeah, the
how
thing
to
is,
do
if you
this.
use the cockpit view, we've got the cockpit view with your airplane already.
Tell you what else I can do as well, which is really quite cool. I'm gonna have to minimize that a bit. I don't know if minimizing it will get it off the street. Oh no, it's still working.
Rearming
Minimize.
complete.
No, that's not it. That's the one. That's the one. That's what we want. Now then, I've got to open this up and put it in the PC directory. Program data, tacview, data, terrain, textures. So overwrite the textures. Okay, now put that in textures. I'm going to put also the Nevada textures in as well. So put that on the desktop. That's not the wrong one. That's the right one. Terrain textures. Wow, that went quick. Yep, that worked. Okay. What else is there? Stuka and zip. I can't remember where you put that. No. Okay. Right. Now then, clever little thing here. This is going to work. I go back into tacview. And into the tools, language units, terrain. Terrain display mode, 3D. Where the hell's terrain? Terrain. Dcs World. No, I'm going to have to stop tacview and start it again. Shame. Because I can't see the terrain data. Terrain. Real terrain. That might be it. And then real-time telemetry. Password. I put bloody password in again. Damn keyboard. Right, it's connected. And it hasn't done it. Has it done it? Ah. Yeah, it has, but it jumps again, doesn't it? You've got to... Alright. You can get real terrain packs. There you are. There it is. There's the real terrain. You don't want the dials on, I guess, do you not? You don't need the dials because you can see the dials in my aircraft. So take them off. Right, okay. Let's go, 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 go. We're still looking at waypoint 2. How's that? So that's a bit small now in the stream. It's gone smaller because it's minimised. Oh, that's interesting. Didn't know that. I don't know. I can't make it much bigger really without it interfering. Hi Brenda, you're late. I've got nav failure. Da 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 da. I've got a nav failure. Oh, that's because I'm on. No, hello, I crashed. No, do not crash. Is that me or is it the server? Oof. Ooh, that was interesting. Ooh, I didn't like that. No sir, I didn't like that. Right, as we're on the runway, let's put in 9099 and enter. Jobby. Because we had the nav failure earlier. Put it round into nav. No nav failure. Press waypoint 2. Which says B2, that's no good then. Tact in 9. Waypoint 2. Out. Current position M2. Excellent. Excellent, excellent. I might have to set up all the BXs again though. I'm not sure. Let's have a look at the knee board. What's the knee board say? No, the knee board says they're still in. I'm miles off now though. Again. Because I've just done a navigational fix. One beam. Hero. Steady climb. Well, our ships are waiting here now, it's just a post. 500 meters, level off. My trim seems to be a little high. But anyway. There we go. Okay, BX8, waypoint 8, waypoint 2, sorry, is a little bit off. Let's take the afterburners off. As you can see, the ships are a little bit not in the right place because they're moving. We will. Oh, what's that say? Mission will reset in 2 hours. We've been playing this for 3 hours. Wow. Okay, so WX8. beep. Oh, look. That's way off. I'm going to have to reset all these. I don't know why I've got to reset them. Maybe because I did the data cartridge. So that's BX8. Hang on.
Yeah, I know. We've been going a while.
That's not in attack. Oh, it's in attack. It won't work in attack. Set. That's BX8 set. BX7. It's gone way down there again. BX7 here. Right close. So there, and then we're going to go zoom out a bit. BX6. And we're going to set BX6 down there. "40 kilometers from waypoint BX6. It says that there. So back to waypoint 2, and it's 90 kilometers away. I think I'm going to have to reset BX6 to something else. It's too close. By the time I get there, it'll. So we'll have it going off up there. I'm going to release them quite low anyway. BX6 is now 50 kilometers away. So back to waypoint 2. Ships are moving ever so slightly. I'm going to have to recheck that just before I fire. How far are we away? We are 80 kilometers away. Still nowhere near firing. Turn. Get on the waypoint. Not quite there. There we go. 500 meters, and I'll have to go lower to fire these off. Wait, sorry for Brendan. Wait, sorry for being late? No, Pet. You're a bit behind us on the time zone, so I wouldn't worry about it. But them ships are bloody steaming ahead, aren't they? They're going quite somewhat at summit, or whatever they call it. Look at that. I just set that bloody thing. 70 kilometers away. I'm now going to have to set BX8 again. Because they're steaming. Maybe I should have told them to steam a bit bloody slower. No, that'll do. Spot on there. Right, okay. And we're now 60 kilometers away, so I can actually release these damn things. There's our ships. I don't want to be releasing at them. That would be a mistake. So we're going to head down to the deck. Not that fast. Thank you very much. Right, that's 100 meters. tacview will give me a warning if something fires at me if I can't watch it. Hello, I've got radar warnings from left and right. Okay. Bye bye puppies. I'm calling these two Laurel and Hardy. Let's have a look. Where are they? Oh, there they go. Off they pop. Bye. I'm going this way. Now then, do you want to watch on the tacview me, or do you want to watch the missiles? I would think that you want to watch the puppies. Where's the puppies? They'll be right down the bottom. There you go. Instead of watching me, watch RB-15s. How about that?
Missiles.
Yep. I don't know if I can. I want to try and give you. Oh, look at that! Look at that! You didn't tell me
That
they'd
way
been
you can
fired.
fly and watch the
Shit!
missiles at the same time.
Shit! Get that off! I've got 2 mouses and 2 keyboards.
Just get down below 50 meters and they won't hit you.
Yeah, getting down below 50 meters when you're going through the sound barrier is a bit iffy. Holy shit! Are you watching the tag view? Can you see if they're coming after me?
I'm not in the game, buddy. I'm watching your stream.
Oh, it's not bloody good. I set this mission up so we can play all day.
I can't do all day. I'm done.
Well, this thing at 11,000 meters will do Mach 2. So, hey, guess where? Oh, the engine doesn't like that. You hear it braking. But this is really going to screw with the missiles because they want to go down now. That was the sound barrier. Ah, my missiles!
Are your missiles going to turn in on that ship or not?
Well, they're not going to catch me now, so let's have a look.
Hey, there they go, tracking.
Hey, you can watch them twice. Hello, where's the other one gone? Where's the other one pissed off to? Oh, they've launched. They've launched and they're spraying it with spray. Oh, they got it. Where's the other one gone? Oh, the other one's being fired at by a missile. Missed. Where's it going? Ah.
The other one didn't track.
No. Bugger. Well, let's go home. Where are we, by the way? We're probably across the other side of the bloody map by now. Shit, we're up, we're up there. Okay. So, let's put this thing into landing mode. It's nice flying amongst the clouds, though. I need to be able to do this for real. I think I might try and save as much money as I can and try and go for the glider pilot's license next year. It's the only thing I can really afford. It's about £500 for 20 lessons or something at the local club. So I might be able to do it. And luckily for me, I live near a place called Sutton Bank, which is a west-facing cliff in North Yorkshire, so the prevailing winds hit the top of this cliff, and the gliders launch off there all the way around. Yeah, it's a cracker. Cracker it is. Right. Where's our landing? It's way down here. Damn, we are miles away. I'll put that in there, but I'm not getting it. Okay, so I go to Bannergrass. I select in.
I've done all the flying I ever want to do.
9012 and enter. Click it in, go right there, click that, and now I should get something on the hood somewhere. Oh shit, it's off to my right. That's not right, is it? Can't be off to my right. It's gonna oh, it wants me
I
to
see,
land.
you know when you're entering the banner grass, do you not use the other button, the MAL button?
I don't know. I've never done it before.
Because you're entering it with the inbound waypoint button, whereas the MAL button is the outbound.
Yeah, but that's the enter key, isn't it? When you're doing entering stuff, that's the enter key.
Ah, okay.
And it's set for LB1, which is so I'll try it though. I can't see the manual. See, 9012. I'll try it. I mean, it does accept it. So, and then we'll click that button anyway. So so now on LB2, and it's still saying it's off to my right. Oh, hang on, what was that message? Strike mission complete. Ooh, people on this server have done things. Yeah, as you can see, this is off to my starboard, about 3 o'clock position. But after my starboard at 3 o'clock, the only landing strip's a carrier. So that can't be right.
Ah, okay. LB2 is alternative and landing point.
Yeah, that's no good. Let's check my kneeboard. What's my kneeboard say? Let's get rid of the text and chat.
But don't forget when you set it and you put it in nav mode, the circle that it puts out is 20 k's from the runway.
Senki Kokai.
So that might be right.
9012. Tills is 12, runway 94. 7002. But 132 megahertz. That's why I can't contact the tower. Yeah, but that's off into the sea. Let me switch this back to land anyway, because we're over the land now. Bit of contrast. There we go. And we're way too high.
Yeah, but Senaki Kolki is so close to the sea that the 20-kilometer point from runway 94 will be out over the sea.
What, so
I don't
I've
know.
got to head for that circle and do what? I thought
Well, it
that was telling me where the airport was.
Oh, hang on, I'm listening to on two. I can't decide which one you're talking to me on. Yeah, but when you put it onto landing nav mode, you select LB1 or LB2, whichever you're using. It will put the circle 20 kilometers out. You need to fly around the circle and follow the line that exits the circle. So I'm not sure because obviously I can't quite see it.
That might work. Oh, I'm so thirsty, I'm running out of drink. I've got very little left.
Yeah, that's correct. You need to fly into that circle that you can see and then exit following that line.
I'm not at this height.
It basically lines you up with the runway. So yeah, not at that altitude, but if you follow the waypoint marker that's on the HUD or the yellow line, it should line you up with the opposite edge of the circle to where the line exits. Then you just fly around the circle using the auto trim button thing that you told me about, which should follow the circle exactly, and then you exit where the line exits.
Oh, I've got my foot on the bloody rudder. That's what's wrong. Shit.
But if that works, I'll be practicing this all afternoon. Because I didn't know how to do this. I didn't know how to input an alternative runway like you've just done.
It just changed. Completely changed.
Once you intersect the ILS. Oh my God, what's going on?
It completely changed. So I guess
I'm trying to talk to you with listening to the stream as well. It's so confusing.
Let's put this on a 15-kilometer track. I've got to get down. I've still got to get down. Way too high.
It's now swapped to LF2.
I have no clue what that means.
See, LB is the inbound point where you turn towards it, and LF is the touchdown point. Oh, it's confusing the hell out of me.
Let's put some gear down.
So now you should be on the approach line to the runway.
Oh, I'm not going to land on that runway with this line.
It's very confusing with a 10-second delay.
That line will not put me down on the runway.
But now if you look at the radar screen, you've got...
Yeah, but that's not the runway line.
You've got the line that approaches lines you up the runway, and the circle is the...
it's not.
see the
it's not. It's not going to line me up with that. I'll crash into the houses.
So it seems to have worked, but...
No, that's
But for some reason, you didn't fly around the circle and exit the circle. So interesting.
Doesn't matter. That line is not the runway line unless it's taking me around the back.
Completely not lined up. Look, weird.
Yeah, I think that's going to take you around the back, isn't it? Yeah. You did say that TILS brings you in from the opposite side to ILS, so this is the ILS approach.
More practice required.
More reading of the manuals required, mate. I need to sit down with this big, huge book that we've got called a manual. I've printed all the Chuck's guides off for everything else, but the rigging, it requires the manual. Chuck's guide just
Yeah, I've
skims.
read the manual back to front, and it just doesn't. This landing bit is.
My angle of attack is too much. It's nearly 15 degrees, but as you can see, yeah, you see, it's just because I'm pulling hard on the stick and banking. That's why the angle of attack is so high. Let me get up in the seat. See what I'm doing. This is why I like to keep over 300
put
knots
mode 3
for
on.
landing. I've got my hands on the joysticks. I'm not going for the mouses. 300 knots is fine. Move this thrusty in.
It's a nice approach.
Air brakes. Wheel brakes. Nose down. Reverse thrust. I came into land once with the Grim Reapers, and as soon as I touched down, I hit full throttle, expecting.
Yeah, one of the
to
viewers
reverse.
was saying that maybe the nav computer was off. It needed a. Sometimes you get a nav error, doesn't it?
Yeah, the nav error is usually because of something you've done, and you just turn it off and back on. But if you're on the runway, it's always best to reinitiate your cartridge by doing the 9099 if it's required. Well, this is getting boring, actually, to be quite honest. Doing the same shit all the time. Fuel.
Request refueling.
Because I'm not hitting the damn friggin' ships.
Request rearming.
Yeah, it's time to change, buddy. After 3 hours of flying those sorties, I'd recommend changing.
Yeah, well, Batumi Airport needs a pasting. Oh, I forgot to change the
Copy.
the thing back, didn't
Copy.
I? The back to me. Big and static. I forgot to change that for you guys. Ever so sorry about that. Quite cool, isn't it? This is why they put a 10-minute delay on though, so it stops you seeing what's coming at you, so you can evade and attack and do all the things that you do. Right, so if I set these to 8000, which is standard, on target and select a single target, large search area, and I wanted to go for single target, but I think I'm going to have to go for 8002, which is what we should do, unconfined area attack, multiple targets A, and medium area search. So I think I'm going to set 8002, or 800,002, into my, into my Navi computer. Right, so 8, 1, 2, 3, 4, and 2. Enter. So that's now told them that
Refueling
white search
complete.
area, multiple targets. Cool. Refueling complete. Now we're just waiting for the rearm. We're going to not use standard, we're going to use selected from the keyboard. We're going to put the keyboard, knee board, whatever it's called, back up. The Yeah, BX8 is miles off waypoint 2 again, according to my kneeboard. But, something not right there, isn't it? Right, back to 120 kilometers. I'm going to go back to nav.
I'm just rejoining, buddy, and I'm going to attack Batu.
Yeah, I either tack down the valley really low, which is quite cool. It's very good on tacview. Or I come in from the sea low level, but they've got lots of SAMs and lots of shooty things, so that takes something to protect yourself.
I'm not listening to the stream anymore because it's very confusing. So I'm going to take an SU-25T, dude, and clear out the SAMs if you want to hit it with something else.
Oh, that's cool. So ready to go. Okay, let's be taking off.
I shall go anti-SAM with the SU-25T.
I want to play with the SU-33, and I think there's some on the ships in this.
Yeah, it's cool.
I've never flown them before, though.
Well, I mean, it's a Flaming Cliffs 3 aircraft, so it's fairly simple at the moment. I know it's going to get better.
It would be nice if they gave all the Flaming Cliffs 3 aircraft an overhaul ready for version 2.5.
I think that might be in the pipeline. If I was running it, that's certainly what I'd be doing.
A nice training session for the F-15.
If it was my game, that's certainly what I'd be doing. Keep forgetting I need to mess with back to talk. All the aircraft start with 0 fuel, by the way. It's quite annoying. I have to sit and refuel for ages.
Yeah, there's a lot of aircraft in here that were destined for certain people. You know, they're locked to a certain person's name. So I've had to take them out and replace them with normal ones.
Yeah, but for example, I've just jumped in the SU-25, and it's got 0 fuel, 0 ammo, and nothing. So you have to sit here for ages.
Why the hell's my trim not working?
You might want to make sure they start with some fuel. I noticed in the Vigor we didn't have to refuel. So Batumi, but there's some blue units of Batumi.
Yeah, they're trying to take it back, so you've got to be careful not to kill the wrong person. Alright, let's put that on. Let's,
okay. There's one Humvee and one soldier versus a heck of a lot. Wow, there's loads of stuff there.
Oh, the Humvee might be a JTAC.
Yes, you're right. I can hear helicopters. Is there enemy helicopters in the area? Wow.
I don't know, run tacview. You'll be able to see.
I really can't get on the interface. I don't like it.
2x7.
It's handy for checking some stuff afterwards, but running live, it really. I don't have multiple screens though. I got 2 screens and I just don't have enough room.
Yeah, the X6 will be where it is. Back to waypoint 2. The ships are bouncing there. How far am I out? 19 kilometers.
Well, you've been here for 3 hours and you haven't sunk a single thing yet. What are you doing with those missiles?
Well, they keep getting shot down, so we're going to have to take out the Molotov cocktail ships first, don't we?
Yeah, you need to drop those down to Grecia's or something, yeah. One of the destroyers frigates rather than the cruise.
You see, what we need is a wing of brigands coming in. We'll never be able to hit all the missiles.
Be surprised. You shoot the ships again.
I'm gonna have this VX thing waypoint spot on the bloody money when I fire. Really spot on the money.
I'm full of fuel.
Right, it's time to descend.
Okay, so up to me, there's an SA-8, ZS, an SA-13, an SA-19.
Goodbye, my babies.
Oh my word.
There they go.
There's lots of stuff down there.
Okay, so I've launched them, and you guys obviously want to watch them go in, and you won't be wanting to watch me. So,
As well as an Su-27 fighter.
just zoom right out on them. Just to make sure I'm not getting fired at. They're gonna miss by bloody miles. I mean, according to my radar, I fired them directly at those friggin' ships. Directly at the damn things. And they're gonna miss by bloody miles again. The hell is going on here? Unless they're gonna hit waypoint 7 and turn. I don't know what the hell is going off. I really don't. It's completely strange. But that's just a complete waste of 2 bloody missiles. They are going to miss by friggin' miles, because look, they're over there. Unless they suddenly turn. Well, you can actually see on the stream, but... Oh, they are turning. Oh, there they go. There they go. Oh, yes. Soupy doopy. Where's the other one gone? I've lost him. Oh, he's over there. I think one's heading for the carrier. Yeah. Well, yeah, they're going in. They're going in. Where's the other one? The other one's skimming towards the carrier. Is this one going to turn? He's going for the Molotov cocktail. No, he's decided to go for the container ship. Oh, and everything's slowing down because of the... Did we hit anything? I don't know, I've got the chat on. Static took off. There's been nothing happened since I took off. Holy cow, baby! probably what happened to me the last time, isn't it? Crashed because I was... Well, if you ask me, I'm not having a good day with these RB15s, am I? They're not getting through, basically. We need more people in Viggins. Where's my base? Be miles from the bloody... Oh, I'm all the way up there again.
I'm heading down to Batumi.
Aye, you said. Good hunting, as they say. Oh, I'll switch that. Hang on. Get on you. Keep it on. Let's intersect this line and see what happens, shall we? Past a sweet corner tunefish. Wrapped in mayonnaise. Wow. Recalibrating your nav system by eye is a bit dodgy. You can't set it very accurately. But passing over the waypoint and pressing your reference button when you pass the waypoint, you got to make sure you're right over it when you press your button. You can be out by miles.
I thought the radar did that automatic. It updated your position.
No, there's no GPS on it. It's instead reckoning from gyros and things.
I'm pretty sure in the manual there's it uses the radar to fix its point. That's what the numbers are. The number 5, the second one from the right, is if it says number 5, the radar is locating your position. Accurate. If it's a different number, it's something different. Basically, the aircraft works out its own position.
Only if there's landmarks.
No, only if there's terrain. Over the sea, it won't work. That's what.
Well, I'm following this line thing, and I don't think it's right.
I can't remember it's in the manual. It's definitely there.
field's below me.
I'm watching it live on tacview while I'm flying.
Why is it bringing me in like this? I can't land in this direction. Oh, I forgot to take tacview again. Look at what Shifty. Good Shifty. See it. Can't see.
Yeah, missiles away.
I can't even see him.
Just north of Batumi.
Have you killed anything?
Yep. 2 SAM systems dead.
Oh, 2 Tunduskers.
Yeah, SA8 and an SA19. Going in for a rocket attack now. I'll probably get shot down by the IR SAM that's there. See if I can find him.
Oh, that was left. Left. Oh, I need to turn inside out.
Yeah, I got shot down. Where was he?
Oh, hell.
Okay, he's at the far end. So we need an A10. We need some Mavericks to get rid of these guys.
Plenty A10s around. I don't know what this confusing shit is on the hood, but it's wrong. Too fast. what to do now then? Don't fancy going after them ships again. Yeah, what you can do though is you can...
Oh, darn it. The A10 has got no flares, no chaff, no gun ammo, no fuel. Oh.
Yeah, empty. What you do is you, after a while, when you go to take off, you sit right on the end of the runway on the centre line, pointing in the direction that it tells you to take off. And then you press the reference button and it sets your reference point on the runway and the direction, heading and all that. Updates it in the computer. Sorry, bottom's hurting. Squeeze buttocks and move. I don't know what to do now. I'm tired. Look, it's nearly night time.
I'm not surprised, buddy.
Yeah, it's all these like not getting to sleep. I really fancy just going to bed now, this afternoon, and just sleeping through till the night time. The only problem is, I'll be up at about, what time is it now? 1 o'clock. I'll wake up at about 6 p.m. and I won't be able to get to sleep again. Pain in the ass.
Do it.
It's an ever, what do you call it? It's an ever decreasing, I can't think of the words. My brain's not working. It's like diminishing returns. The less sleep you get, it catches up on you eventually, and then it'll have you sleeping like a cat. These are the ones we're after.
Oh, no.
Now what do I do? Well, let's have some weapons. And some livery. Oh, there isn't any livery to set. Oh, that's cool. I'll have to put some of that in. And we have more chaff.
Shut the canopy, start the engines, which...
Select the loadout.
Have you set up the keys for it?
Nah, don't set that up.
Well, default engine, default power.
Promise me.
That's 2 seconds. I need to get rid of the stream chat. Okay, I do it from the boxes to start with, and then you'll see what the missiles are on each hard point. But default turn the power on is right shift and L. Default start the engines is right alt and home, and then right control and home. The left and right engines.
Yeah, I still know what these do. R27s, R73s.
Yeah, but it gives you a clue because it's air-to-air missiles, R73, so that's like a sidewinder.
About 27.
27 ER's like it's a cross between a Sparrow and an AMRAAM. It's radar, semi-active radar guided. ET is medium range IR missile. The R and T's are just the slightly older versions of the two above, the ER and the ET. And obviously it can carry bombs and rockets, which are pretty dumbfire.
Shit. Can't it not carry no fuel?
It doesn't need it. It carries 9,500 kilograms of fuel. Of internal fuel. That's a lot. That's over 20,000 pounds of fuel internal.
Дозаправка по плану. Перезарядка по плану.
Left control and say.
Принял.
Now then, does this start the engines the same way as the F-15 does? No fuel. I'm gonna have to fix the no fuel thing, aren't I? And I'll be in a different airplane on here now.
Yes. Same as the F-15, buddy. Yeah, it takes ages to refuel.
Oh, when this gets released in, I think it was, I'm sure they said it was 2 weeks, but I could be wrong. Where's the web? Let's have a web page up. That was access to my router, so I don't need that anymore. Because I figured out how to do it.
But don't forget the Su-33 can do air-to-air refueling as well. Just like the Mirage, it uses the same system. It's awesome.
Yeah, I spoke to someone the other day. They said refilling in a 2733 is the easiest aircraft to do refilling with.
But don't forget the Su-33. Just like the Mirage. I'd say it's similar to the Mirage. I wouldn't say it's easier.
Well, I can't do it in the Mirage, so I've got no chance with this.
I think the Mirage flies nicer, so it makes it easier for me to get it in, but the throttle on the Mirage is quite awkward, whereas the Su-27 throttle is much less sensitive, so I find they're about the same, to be honest.
Oh yeah, they've changed the wording, haven't they?
Yeah, end of the month.
Yeah, set for late September. They said it was going to be released on the 14th. I'm sure they said the 14th. There's people who are getting into this and were saying get Flaming Cliffs, and they said, oh, it's a bit expensive, I'll wait for the sale. And I'm saying, there ain't going to be a sale. Yeah, oh yeah, there'll be a sale. No. The Su-33 is coming out. It's going up in price to $44.99. Get it now, get a free Su-33.
Yeah, they're definitely not going to have a sale now.
Yeah, I mean, if you pre-purchase it now, it'll cost you $11.99, and then it'll be normally priced at $14.99. But Flaming Cliffs 3 is going up to $44.95 once this is released.
I'm glad I bought it a long time ago.
Yeah, well, I managed to get it. It was the first thing I bought, and I managed to get it discounted through Steam. But at that time, the Steam keys worked with Eagle Dynamics Launcher. There's one guy in the Grim Reapers, he bought the Mirage through Steam. So every time he wants to fly the Mirage, he has to go through Steam to get it to run, because it won't run with Eagle Dynamics because it's got the wrong key.
Nope, I got mine on Steam, buddy, and you just transfer it over.
No, you can't do it if you bought it after July.
Ah, right, yeah, I got it now.
Because Steam went to a different key system, which is not compatible with Eagle Dynamics key system. Something happened to make them change to a different key system. I can't remember what it was, but it was a bit political. Oh, I'm looking for a dial that's going up, but I can't see one. There's got to be a dial that's moving to say fuel. Nothing. And he's right, it's taking ages. You'd think there was a fuel gauge somewhere, wouldn't you? Oh, hang on, what's them two down there? And this should be the English cockpit, and it's not. Oh no, Su-33, it's Su-27, I think.
Fuel is the big white bar on the right hand side, which you can see numbers at the top.
Oh yeah. Oh god, it's only
You're
halfway.
currently at 6,000 kilograms, and you can see the numbers at the top rolling up.
Jesus. And the Su-33 was the first fighter of its type to be able to take off from a carrier unaided, which was quite impressive, because an F-15 won't take off from a carrier, and an F-18 won't take off from a carrier. Hello, you're a bit bloody close, mate. Oi, heave off, heave away. Damn, look how close he is. That's so cool. Doesn't happen in armour, that, you know. You see nothing like this crap in armour. Wow. This is armour jealousy.
I think you forget about the Harrier.
About the Harrier. No, the Harrier is a Vistol. It's not a normal conventional jet fighter, and it can't go past Mach 1. And it's a lot smaller than this damn thing. This thing's huge.
Took off from the carrier unaided.
Yeah, but it's a vertical takeoff and landing thing. This is the first conventional jet fighter that could take off from a carrier unaided. Guinness Book of Records job, this. The Harrier wasn't a conventional jet fighter.
It's a 10-second delay.
And the new F-35, everybody's saying, oh yeah, that, you know, vertical takeoff and that, but it's not. It can't take off vertically if it's got fuel and weapons on board. The engines aren't powerful enough to lift it. Not like the Harrier. I mean, surely they could have taken the Harrier, given it a pointy nose like well, the Sea Harrier had a pointy nose, didn't it? The GR Mark III had a ground scanning radar type thing, but the Sea Harrier was designed for air combat. And it was 60 something nil at the you know, the Falklands, right? They killed 60 Skyhawks. Not just the Harriers, but Rapier missiles and all that lot. But 60 Skyhawks were lost during the Falklands campaign. And then they said, well, this is no bloody good, is it? So they stopped buying them. So it's McDonnell Douglas making the Skyhawk. They decided to put the avionics from the F-16 into it and beef it up a bit, make it a bit bigger, and it turned it into a very capable all-round ground attack jet fighter. And they call it it's not the Skyhawk anymore. Is it the fighting? No, oh God, what's it called? A guy put a picture up of it the other day. It's got part of the Fighting Falcon name in. You know, the F-16 was called the Fighting Falcon. Is it the Fighting Hawk? They call it, or the Sky Falcon, something like that. But they've taken part of the name and incorporated it because it has avionics from the F-16 in it, and an uprated engine, and it's a bit bigger, a bit bulkier. So they bought loads of them. Is that it? Okay, let's see if this puts power on. No, that didn't put power on. No, that's just doing cockpity things. Engine, well, engine won't start without any power on.
Right shift L is power.
I'm gonna have to map my keyboard and my joysticks and everything to this bitch, aren't I? How do I start engines up normally with the F-15 jobby? Oh, I haven't switched it to F-15 joystick though, have I? Because the F-15 has a completely different joystick setup to everything else on here. And it might just work for this. Left engine start, on the right engine start first. Oh, hang on. Oh, just start one. It is. The F-15 layout is working.
Beautiful.
Oh, that's cool. I like that idea. I don't know what the beeps mean.
That's just your early warning. EWR.
It's a noisy bitch.
We RWR, radar warning
Oh,
panel.
my engine's just farted. Right engine should start now. Come on, baby. Come on.
You can start both with the Su-33, unlike the F-15, at the same time.
Yeah, but you're supposed to start one then the other. And the F-15, it's the right-hand engine. I think it's something to do with the APU and that. Right, so right engine is spooling up. Temperature is rising. RPMs are up. Both matched. How do I do? I have not got a clue what to do next. There's lots of buttons, dials and switches that I can't click or anything. I don't even know how to get the gear up. Which button do I get the gear up with?
You don't need to turn anything else on, buddy. Once you've got the engines on, you've got the power on, you're good to go.
Arco, passing waypoint 2 at 20,000.
Where's landing gear?
G.
G.
Press G.
Yeah, but I want to know what it's set up for. Oh, look, this has been set exactly the same as the F-15, I think. Nothing's been set except the trim and the weapons firings.
134, focus, bra, 155, 470, at 30,000, flanking.
So, what's gear? What's gear up?
134, focus, bra, 178, 450, at 4,000, flanking. 134, focus, bra, 302, 440, at 30,000. Flanking.
Ah.
134. Focus. Bra. 304. 440. At 30,000. Flanking. 134. Focus. Bra. 154. 470. At 30,000. Flanking.
So how do I take off from this?
134. Focus. Bra. 177. 450. At 4,000 knots.
Can I turn that beep off? Keep moving me.
Just fire the afterburners fully up and sit back and pull back once you get control. It takes about 10 seconds off the ramp before you get control.
Gear up. I think my gear's up.
At 3,500 cold.
Oi, flying oys! All them bloody missiles! I wonder I was getting shot down a lot last night. Hey, up climbing again. Get down.
It's a nice plane to fly, buddy.
134. Focus. Bra. 182. 460. At 3,500. Flanking.
Okay, let me think. Right Alt and the comma button will reduce the noise of that.
Oh, thank you so much. That's manageable.
Oh, well, if you keep pushing it, it'll
134.
disappear.
Focus. Bra. 183. 460. At 4,000 knots.
183.
So, if you want to gauge air-to-air mode, beyond visual range, as the number 2. And then you press I to turn on the radar, or O to turn on the optical system.
Oh. No. What does optical system do?
And then minus and plus zooms the radar in and out. And you'll see the little MFD there, shows you friendly planes and enemy planes at the same time, which is really nice.
I've got a bloody beer bottle in front of my MFD. Get out of the way. Empty.
I'm looking at the one in the cockpit.
No wonder the captain flies this a lot, you know.
It's very nice. It gives you situational awareness, which is nice.
134. Focus. Bra. 192. 470. At 4,000 cold.
And minus and plus will
192.
change the radar range from 10 to 20 to 40 and so on.
Plus and minus. Alright.
That's just a very basic look at it.
That's cool.
If you press the number 2 is beyond visual range. Number 3 is vertical scan. Number 4 I can't remember. Number 5 is the helmet mounted sight.
Ooh.
Ooh! I like using number 5 when you end up in close range fight.
Ooh. I know what I'm going to be using in dogfights from now on.
134. Focus. Bra. 151. 470. At
Oh, make your
30,000
mind up where
knots.
this is. 151 now.
Yeah, it's very nice. When you're in IR range, missile, short range missile range, helmet sight is awesome.
Oh, I like this. Why the Russians build nice things, don't they?
134. Focus. Bra. 195. 460. At 4,000. Hot.
Let's have a quick look at tacview and cheat.
It's great fun to fly.
Hello, there's a tanker there. Ooh, this could be fun. Oh look, an enemy! And a tanker. You're going to see a bit of dogfighting or, well, missile fighting.
134. Focus. Bra. 150. 450. At 27,000. Hot.
27,000. What am I at? I'm at 2,800 meters. Is that all? No, that can't be right. Yeah, it is. So 27,000 feet would be 9,000.
And the arrestor hook default is left Alt G.
And how do I select a missile then? Or does it automatically be selected?
Arco. Tally ship at bullseye 243 for 60.
Yeah, you've already got the green lights underneath the HUD. Yellow lights are the missiles with stations with missiles on. The green lights are the ones you've got selected at the minute.
I've got a solid tone here. I'm looking at the map for. What's the solid tone mean? Am I being shot at? Radar lock?
No, that's yeah. You have to move the cursor around the HUD. There's a little box you can move around with the comma key, comma space, comma, full stop, slash. It's a little bit complicated. That's an inbound missile.
Oh, now you tell me.
134. Focus. Bra. 142. 412. At 22,000. Hot.
I'm trying to fly here. I'm just being
Focus.
shot down.
Bra. 217. 450. At 4,000. Flanking.
I need to know how to lock things up and shoot.
Don't forget, I'm working with a 10-second delay, and yeah. I'm trying to watch you while flying.
134. Focus. Bra. 142. 47. At 21,000. Hot.
I've got
134. Focus. Merged.
What's that? What's that?
There's a little box in
Holy
the center
shit!
of your HUD. That, you move that around to lock the target.
Двигателя.
Killed.
Отказ РЛС.
Because you're merged, I'd go with helmet sight.
Отказ ОЛС. Отказ СПО.
Can't do anything.
Fine.
I'm dead.
Отказ систем РЭП.
I've been killed.
Отказ автопилота. Управляй вручную. Отказ гидросистемы.
Damn.
Пожар левого двигателя. Предельный угол атаки.
But
Предельная
yeah,
перегруз.
you need to watch
Пожар.
Captain Anani use it. Or do the tutorials.
Bitch. That's what happens when you don't know how to shoot. Oh, now I've got to go through all the fuelie thing again.
But it's a great plane to fly. Certainly, there's a lot of. I can't believe you've only just flying it. If I was you, buddy, I'd shut the server down and fix the fuel. Because otherwise you'll spend it. Nobody, just being you, there was. Because all the planes have got zero fuel. Well, most of them.
There's only me on now.
I know. I've just jumped off. I can't watch and talk you through what you're doing while trying to fly and stuff. It just can't do. There's a 10-second delay, like I say, on the stream as well, so it makes it difficult.
Yeah, I think tacview will have crashed as well, because it won't be... Well, it might still be connected to the server, but it won't see anything. So is there any training for the Su-33 then?
And obviously I'm responding to what you're saying on the stream, which is 10 seconds after you've said it, and you then don't get the context that it was meant, and you have to repeat it. Oh, it's interesting, let's just say that.
Damn, the streaming PC is red hot.
I'm not surprised.
It's
damn,
only running 40% CPU, 38% memory, but it is red hot.
Laptops in it, they do run hot.
No, it's a streaming PC. It's a FX6300 chip.
Oh, sorry, I thought you said you had it on a laptop.
Server's running on the gaming laptop. That's warm, but it doesn't look stressed at all. But
man, that was a lot.
Laptop.
That's been a lot of fun today.
Damn, the heat coming out of here is going to keep my house warm through the winter. No wonder my electricity bill's 4 times that the average household.
And I'm not surprised at all with all the bloody monitors, MFDs, TVs and stuff you got sat in front of you.
Well, I'm going to have to... I need to upgrade this as fast as possible. That's why I put the thing on the stream for donations. I'm hoping to get enough money together for Black Friday, Cyber Monday, to get a motherboard chip memory deal. And I want to go for maybe an i5 that runs at 65 watts or 95 watts, because this runs at 125, I think. I'm not sure, but the heat coming out of that is ridiculous. Even my gaming PC isn't that hot.
Oh, Roger.
I mean, there is heat coming out of it, and it's overclocked. It's supposed to be a 4.4 gig chip, but it's clocked at 4.6 gig, and it wants to clock itself at 4.8. And I'm going, no. Yes, but I want to clock at 4.8. I can clock at 4. No, you can't. I don't want you to. Oh, well, if I have to clock at 4.6 then, but I could do 4.8. Yeah, I know. But you could get stopped by the police as well and lose your license. So, I've kept it at 4.6, but I think I might switch it off altogether and leave it at base frequency. Because I'm sure that's causing extra heat that I don't need. And when I first ran it, it wasn't clocked at all using the motherboard clocking. And it ran fine, ran everything. So I think I'm going to turn the overclocking off completely.
No, Roger.
No point having it on, because it uses extra electricity, puts more heat out, and I don't think I get any benefit from the games I play at the minute. Now DCS 2.5 is going to use multiple cores on your CPU. It's going to have to. The current 1.5 and 2.1 doesn't. It uses a single core. The same as Arma 3 does. If Arma 3 used multi-core processors, it would be a huge, much better game, but they built it when multi-core processors were just sort of coming out, if you like, and they didn't want to try something that was new that might not work, you know. So but Arma 4 is going to be multi-core.
Yeah, Roger. It'll be interesting to see if they ever get it in DCS. They say they're going to do it, but we'll see.
No, they definitely said that 2.5 will be a multi-core hyper-threaded program. That they need to go there. I've got one Su-33 training, just one, and it's carrier, launch and trap.
That's bad.
We can't because of the helicopter.
But all the systems are the same as SU-27. So the startup's the same, flight navigation's the same, landing's the same, RWR countermeasures is the same, CCIP, CCRP, bomb dispenser, unguided. All those SU-27 missions are the same as the SU-33.
Oh, well, I've done startup, flight navigation, landing easy, landing difficult. I haven't done RWR or any of those yet.
But it's exactly the same systems as 27, so they're there if you need them. But
I think I might run through them.
The one you definitely need, you don't need to worry too much about CCIP mode and CCR. You don't use it for bombs, you use it for air-to-air. So the air-to-air missile engagement, definitely do those. And the air combat modes, you definitely need to do that one.
Air combat modes, where's that one? Oh, close air combat radar.
Aerial gunnery, yeah, definitely need. Sensors scan mode, yes, definitely recommend that. But the RWR and countermeasures, yeah, you need that. But you don't, to be honest, you don't need the dispenser bomb. It's nice, but they're not very good.
Right, let's load this map up on the laptop.
It's fun to play with once,
Wow,
but I've never
fast.
really used them out when you're playing on any servers, because you fly it in the air-to-air mode. But yes, with the update coming, who knows? I'm so looking forward to the update. SU-33 is going to be nice. But definitely recommend doing some carrier landings with it. I'd love to see you streaming carrier landings.
Frankie Red, welcome to the stream.
2.11 carrier landings. Come on, do it. I find them bloody hard.
Well, I've just found the SU-33s, and it says the Bull Cakes SU-33s, so we'll get rid of that and just call them SU-33s, because that means anybody can get in them. Now then, how do I do the fuel payload? Yes, go on then, save that. New payload, I don't know, 4. I think I'm up to payload 4. New payload 4. Oh, I see. Internal fuel. Ah, right, I see. So
I think the fuel is a slider option.
Yeah, but these are they've all got fuel in them. Well, this one's got fuel in it.
There you go.
But that's only lead of 1. So what's the other? There's more on here. You see, SU-33 1 of 4. That's empty with empty fuel. Now I'll put empty with full fuel, but I think I might go for the option with 4 R-73s, 2 R-27s and 2 R-27ERs. That looks like the best option. Then people can swap and change from that. Paint schemes. There's no paint schemes for the SU-33s. Yeah, okay. Right, that's 1 of 4. So if I go to 2 of 4, that should have the same fuel and everything load out. Oh, it doesn't. Oh, that's interesting. Alright. 3 of 4. We've got to do them all then, because there's 4 aircraft on this carrier. They're assigned to cap.
Nope. Only, yeah, that's a bug in the mission builder. When you initially deploy them, they'll all be the same. But then when you edit one, it's not.
Yeah, what you do is you put down one aircraft and you put it how you want it, and then once you've finished doing it, then you make the other 3 units attached to it, and they will all be the same. But if you've got 4 units and you change one of them, the other ones don't change to match. So you got to change all 4. The other way of doing it is to delete the other units, make this unit, and then put them back in again. Because all you got to do is just click the right arrow.
Yeah, that's right.
And it does that. So there's 4 on that carrier. So what else is on this carrier? See, there's more aircraft. I just don't know how to get to them because they're underneath this aircraft. There's an AJS-37 on the carrier.
I just
No
heard you say
way.
there's 4 on that carrier. I wouldn't put 4 on a carrier because there's only 3 takeoff slots, but the game only uses 2.
Oh. Right, well I'm going to delete that AJS 37 as well. Well, that's an insert. Delete that. Can't have an AJS 37 on a carrier. That's SU 33 sharp.
I'd put the SU 33s down to 2.
Okay.
Because if you have 4 people spawn on the carrier, then you'll have explosions happening.
Right. Okay. What's that? Is that a pod? Oh, it's an ECM pod. I didn't know you could have ECM pods on the... Oh, right, I get it. All right. That's interesting. ECM pods on the wingtips. That's an interesting thing. Okay. So... 1 of 2, that's the same. They work. Okay, that works.
Yeah, wingtip ECM pods. Some people say they're not working as intended in the game yet, but they seem to work, sort of.
Well, it's like the BK90s. Apparently, what Eagle Dynamics have told Heatblur is that because they're in negotiations with it, because people are moaning like hell that it works in the single player but not in the multiplayer. But they're saying that if they put in these big cluster bombs for the Viggen, people might use cheating software to put them on every other aircraft and cheat with them. So, you know, that they would like fly off an F-15 and carry 8 BK-90s when the Viggen can only carry 4 because they're so big, but or the Su-27, and they'll put 10 on or whatever, you know, 1 on each hardpoint with cheat software. So they've decided not to put the BK-90 in, they just use it as one big explosion. So Heatblur are saying, well, this is no good because you're bringing out the F-18, that's the cluster bombs, the Mirage has cluster bombs, yeah, everybody has these cluster bombs. So what the hell, you know, is the problem? So they're working on it, and it will be out soon, apparently. Okay, so we need, hang on, that's the carrier itself. No, I want the planes, please. Give me the planes. Right, got the planes. So, you only want 2. That says AJS 37. What? You cannot put AJs on a carrier.
By the way, we can't actually see what you're doing. We can hear you, but on the stream we can't see it.
Yeah, no, I'm doing it on my laptop. That's where the mission file is, but it's got AJS 37s on a carrier. And I don't know why, because they shouldn't be there. You don't take AJS 37s, do not take off from a carrier. And did you know the AJS 37 was...
How is that even possible?
I don't know, somebody's put them on there. But then, hang on, it says SU-33, but it's got AJS 37. Ooh. That's a mistake to make. Oh, I know why. Because it's Ukraine. Ukraine doesn't have SU-33s. Who has SU-33s? That's friendly. It's definitely not Ukraine. Georgia? Does Georgia have SU-33s? Somebody's got to have SU-33s apart from Russia, because we can't put Russian SU-33s on.
Georgia doesn't. Ukraine might.
No, they don't. What about Azerbaijan? No, they don't have it either. Belarus? Do they have SU-33s? You know what the best thing to do is to put Russia on. Select SU-33 and then see what countries are available. Do it the opposite way round. That's how you do it. Right, so if I pull down the country list, oh no, it doesn't give you that option. Oh god. So Georgia doesn't have any. What about Kazakhstan? Serbia. Ukraine doesn't have them, so somebody's got to have them.
Kazakh who?
Yeah, this is going to be. What about USAF aggressors?
I'm just opening the mission builder now to have a look.
USAF aggressors can have Su-33s. There you go. One of two. Internal fuel, we'll put that loadout on. Yeah. Alright, okay.
By the looks of it, the Su-33 wasn't given to anybody else.
Well, the aggressors have got them. I'm sure the Su-33's been sold all over the bloody place, to be honest with you. Anyway, that's got them, but I've just deleted what was AJS-37 on the other carrier, and it should have been Su-33s, I guess.
I'm not sure.
I could just stop this and start it again. Come on, give me the bloody things. Yeah, it's AJS-37 for Su-33s on there as well. It says Ukraine. So I'm going to have to put them as USAF aggressors. Because USAF aggressors have every aircraft. Su-33. I'll give them that loadout. It says 4, 2. Alright, so you only want 2 on there, don't you? Okay. Right, we'll save that then. Save that mission. Oh well, that's saved. We'll load that up later and see what we get. Fly, it says. Fly.
Have you
In this
watched the
lesson,
mini
we'll
demo
build
of
upon
the
what we learned
Su-33
using
on
the
the
radar
website?
scan mode to locate targets, lock them up with sensors, and launch a missile at it. First, go ahead and enter BVR scan mode by pressing the 2 key.
I can't get out of this. What the hell's going on here? I can't escape from it or anything. That's wrong. Let me out. Oh, flipping heck. Don't know what's happened there. Oh, DCS is using 5 gig of memory. That's terrible. Ah, Jesus. Sorry, what were you saying? Oh, I didn't press the button. I have to wait 10 seconds for it to reply. I need a drink. I better go and get
Have
a
you
drink.
watched the Su-33 mini demo?
No. Oh, God.
You know when you click on the link in game, which takes you to where the Su-33 is obviously on the Eagle Dynamics website.
No. What are you on about?
There's 2 videos where they're obviously advertising the Su-33 upgrade that's coming. But the bottom one, the video, the sound, they've changed the sound. It's absolutely amazing. I didn't know whether I was watching a real air display or watching this Su-33 being flown around the game.
Is this going to start or what?
I'm still not sure, and I'm watching it. Whether it's a real one or in the game. No, it's in the game. That is fantastic.
That's interesting. It's crashed on start.
I think they've got sound from an air display and put them over each other.
You mean they got the aircraft to match the air display?
Yeah, and they've got the sound from the air display. Because the sound, if that's in game, is just phenomenal.
Well, you've heard the way they've updated the Vigan sound with this patch, haven't you? That's amazing. I'm not going to get tired of hearing the rigging start up.
Put it this way, if that's how the Su-33 sounds, I could be flying that a lot.
I think I might go and put some beer in the freezer. It's a very warm afternoon up here.
In this lesson, we'll build upon what we learned using the radar scan mode to locate targets, lock them up with sensors, and launch a missile at it. First, go ahead and enter BVR scan mode by pressing the 2 key. Great. Now go ahead and press I to turn on the radar. In the center of the HUD, you'll notice a rectangular box. This is your target designator, or TDC.
It's Matt Wagner.
You'll use the TDC to lock targets displayed on the HUD. Move the TDC around using semicolon up, period down, comma left, and slash right. Because we have some air-to-air missiles loaded for this lesson, we can see the selected missile type indication below the antenna elevation scale. In this case, 27ER, that stands for the R-27ER long-range radar-guided missile. You can cycle the missile type by pressing the D key. Once you feel you have the hang of moving the TDC around.
Jeez! Where's the TDC map to? Because this is using the F-15 keyboard layout that I've got. So
Press the pause key.
now I need to see what's mapped.
They are the comma, full stop, slash, and semicolon
That's no
key.
good to me. I've got a hand on the throttle and a hand on a joystick. This is why they call it hands-on throttle and stick. So you don't have to try and hit the keyboard while you're trying to fly with the other bloody hand. Right then. I'll have to be in mode 1 anyway, combat flight, won't I, to make this work? So it'll be something in pink.
Well, see, I fly with one hand on the joystick, one hand on the keyboard. We're not all in a fortunate place like you.
Yeah. Right, hang on. Ah, yeah, that's it. It's the top one. Scan up, scan down, radar pulse repeat. No, hang on, that's not it. Zone increase sound. No, that's not it either. So, radar on off. Longitudinal missile mode. No. Target designator. Up, right, down, left. Mode 2 with the silver hat. Except mine's not silver, it's black. Okay, so
press the space bar.
And there I see. Mode 2. There we go. Mode 2. Wow. So my F-15 mapping works for the Su-27. That is going to be wonderful. Right, press the space bar. What else are we supposed to do there? Okay.
I have now activated a hostile aircraft coming directly at you, co-altitude. You can see him on your radar as a line with 2 dashed marks. Move your TDC over the contact and press enter to lock it up. Once locked up, press the space bar.
Hang on. That's moving the thing up and down on the hood. How do I move the TDC one? No.
Yeah, he's on the HUD. He's dotted lines on the HUD. There should be 2 little dots on the HUD.
I can't see 2 little dots. Oh, those 2 little dots.
Now that you have the target locked up, you have some new information displayed on the HUD. The circle in the HUD indicates the location of the locked target.
Yeah, they're
through
there.
the HUD.
What circle?
Yeah,
Above
that's
the
the
altitude
enemy.
indication
Lock
in
that
small
up.
numbers is the altitude of the locked target.
What circle? The circle on the hood indicates the location.
You have to press enter when it's over. Well, I have to press enter.
Target designator. No, hang on.
You move your little box over the 2 little dots, press enter to lock it up, or whatever your target button is. It then changes to a circle.
Enter's no good. Forget the keyboard. I can't use the keyboard. My left hand is on my left shoulder. My right hand is on my right shoulder. My keyboard is on my belly. My belly cannot press keys. Well, it does, but it's a disaster.
I
There's
know,
gotta
but
be a
that's why
way
I'm saying.
of locking up. Well, the only way to do this is to actually tab out and go to this. Because I can't see.
You have to press the target lock button.
It's either one of these two. Target lock button. There you are. It's on this one. So if I press enter, it'll tell me which key. No. I think it's that one. Yeah, target lock enter is the red button on there. See? Red button. Okay. Red button. So, unpress pause. Press
The
red
rudder
button.
speed indication is the speed of the lock target. The A symbol to the left of the range scale indicates that the fire control system is in automatic mode and will automatically change the range scale to match the range to the lock target.
I think I should have done the one before this.
Attached to the bottom of the range scale is an arrow that indicates target vector. If the
Pause
arrow
it
is pointing
again.
down, it is flying towards you. If it is pointing to the right, it is flying from left to right, and so on. Along the inside of the range scale are 3 bars and an arrow. These indicate key range indications. The arrow indicates the target range in reference to the range scale. The top bar is the RMAX indication and represents the maximum flight range of the missile. The middle bar is the RTR indication that represents the maximum range that you can launch the missile and still expect to hit the target even if the target maneuvers defensively. The bottom bar is the RMIN indication and lets you know the minimum range at which you can launch the missile and still expect to hit the target. Once the target range arrow reaches the RMAX bar, you'll see an LA launch authorization indication on the HUD. However, let's wait until the target reaches the RTR indication, and then press the trigger on your joystick or press the spacebar to launch the missile.
Oh, hang on a minute. Hang on. Weapon mode release is not the joystick trigger. That's cannon. I have to switch the mode on for combat. What we're going to do now, press the spacebar again, okay? Oh. What we're going to do? Press the release button. Nothing's happening. I missed what he said, and it's gone off the screen. Have I not got to select the weapon or something? So you can't click these, can you?
No, your weapons are selected.
Why are they not
You're
firing?
just waiting for an LA. You're waiting for a launch authorized,
Oh.
and then you just fire. Oh. You should already have it though, because I can't see LA. Yours is in Russian.
Yeah, I'm sure I've got the English cockpit for this somewhere. I'll have to dig it out. I don't seem to be... Oh, I am getting closer. Oh, I've only been like... So... What's that button do? Cannon. No. Weapon release mode A, mode 1, weapon release. That should be weapon release in any mode, really. H buttons. Longitudinal missile aiming mode, flood mode. Close air combat ball mode. Beyond visual range mode. Close air combat vertical scan mode. So... Oh! Hello. Oh. What does that do then? That says
I've got the
Nothing.
cockpit set to default and mine's in English.
Is it?
Why is yours look different?
Mine's in Ruski. I think I've just shot a missile with my trigger button. And that's
Nice
Yeah,
job.
the,
That was
the
pretty
actual
easy, huh?
cockpit itself. But I'm
Press
talking
D
about
now
the
to
HUD.
select the
My HUD looks completely different to
R27ET,
yours.
long-range infrared guided missile.
Press D.
As before, slew the TDC over the new target flying away from you to lock it up and launch the missile.
Press the red button. No, the red button's not working. Oh, did you put it over the 2 dots?
Yep.
Oh, right.
2 dots is basically it's a small fighter aircraft. 4 dots is a big aircraft like a tanker.
Ah, right. So you've got to put it over the dots and not
2
over the
rows of
aircraft.
2 dots is a friendly.
Oh, right. That's interesting. So this is wrong way around. The button on the top is supposed to be weapon release.
I don't know how your joystick's set up, buddy, but for me, it's button 4 to lock, to lock, button 2 to release. It's all about just setting it up.
Well done. The R27ET is a good
Whoa.
missile to use in concert
Whoa, what's
with the
happening?
IRST for stealthy attacks. Those are the basics of using air-to-air
Whoa.
missiles. You can end the lesson now.
Oh, he's let go of the autopilot, hasn't he? I can end the missile. I can end the mission now. All right, okay.
Yeah.
So, I
But
have a bandit
your
behind
HUD
me.
definitely looks different to mine.
If I have a bandit behind me, it says in the book I'm supposed to go full Haftery burners, like that, and just go vertical. Straight up. Straight up. Straight up. And then my assailant will try and follow me, and then I come over the top.
Предельный угол атаки. Предельная перегрузка. 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 Предельный угол атаки. Предельная перегрузка.
I let off the throttle and I'm stalling at 500 kilometers an hour. Jesus. Why would it be stolen at 500k? Alright,
Why does yours talk that?
let's quit and see what the setup says.
Why is your
Maybe
airplane talking to you in a Russian female voice? Mine doesn't do that.
it's because I paid for the extras. Right, special. Flaming Cliffs 3. Cockpit default. 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 Default.
Really?
Default. 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 No English cockpits in Flaming Cliffs 3.
Yeah.
Yours speaks to
Why
you
does
in
yours look
English.
different to mine? I don't get this.
I'd go into yours and have a look if I was you. Right, if I exit here and have a look at my thing here, as if by magic, I have the SU-27
Yeah, mine says the same as yours.
cockpit
Says
mod.
default, but when I'm flying it looks completely different.
Maybe yours needs an update. I had to reinstall mine 3, 4, 5 weeks ago, maybe. Right, if I go into this PC, downloads.
No, it doesn't. Doesn't need an update.
Yeah, it might do, mate. Might do. Scooters, aircraft, external. not going to be here. It's going to be in my network neighborhood on DG2, DCS
No,
World,
because all my cockpit, my HUD is in
SU-27.
English.
Well, you must have a mod on or something.
No, I got no mods, mate. You know me.
Well, how can it be in English if mine isn't?
Yours looks like Captain Anani's cockpit. Sorry, your HUD looks like when Captain Anani's flying it, and it is all in Russian. It talks Russian to him, and he's Russian, so he's happy with that. I'm English. Mine's all in English. It talks to me in English. Yours, you're English. Yours talks to you in Russian. Why? Did you buy the Russian version?
No, I bought the Steam version, which could be Russian for all I know.
Oh, that's just strange how mine doesn't do that. Berdanik Nektakik. Mine doesn't do that, and I was wondering why does Captain Anani's do that? And he said no, mine's the Russian one. I was like, oh, okay. And then yours is doing it, and I'm like, why doesn't mine do it? But your cockpit, your HUD displays, letters are all in Russian acrylic, whatever you call it. Mine are all English. This is what I'm finding very strange, is it? Because obviously you'd find it a lot easier with my HUD. I don't run any mods, you know me.
Well, I'm about to.
But I'd like to go at that one because I love voices. And I was wondering, how's he getting those voices that are telling him to do these things? I know I can't understand it, but it sounds cool. So I've just fired mine up, and mine doesn't say anything like that.
Ooh, overwrite. I don't like the overwrite.
Yeah, because mine says scan BVR, and it says EO down the side and stuff. And yours said letters that I couldn't read. But I haven't done anything different to mine. All I've done is installed it and played it, and now I've obviously updated the game. It's running where it should be. It's weird. It is weird. Never mind.
I can't see it. It's not there.
I'm wondering whether you got the Russian version by mistake.
Oh, I know, there must be an option somewhere to change it.
Yeah, but I haven't done that. I would have known.
Oh, is there not an option in your pull down for English cockpits? Like?
Nope. It just says default. And mine are still default. That's what I'm saying. I just don't get what's going on, because yours settings look exactly like mine, except you've got a Russian HUD and a Russian speaking lady. I have a English looking HUD and an English speaking person.
Well, I've just put the cockpit SU-33 in, and that should give me English cockpit.
But that's a mod, isn't it?
Yeah, but it is. I don't need to activate it in the mod thing.
Well, hopefully not. Hopefully it just puts yours to how mine looks.
No, it says it'll be there in the
because it's
pull-down
much
list.
easier. Weird.
It's very strange.
I'll be interested to see when you fire it back up how it looks.
I'm going to check around to see if there's some other option that needs to be flickty switched or something. Because they wouldn't be giving you mods for English cockpits if there was one available.
I like the only thing I can think of is there's two versions, like a Russian version and an English version. So that's the only way.
See? English version. I've got them for these as well. Oh. one's not installed yet. What does this say in yours? Does it not say English, 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 or whatever?
Huh? You got English blue and English now.
Yeah, there's English blue and English grey, I think.
For my SU-27, I've got default and Chinese. Weird.
Yeah, but what you got for SU-33? Have you got default and
Be
English?
interested to see what it looks like when you fire it up.
Oh, have you got English default? Is that what you've got? Because if you've got that
Just
as a
default.
mod, I can't see how yours is default if it's English. That's really, really weird. I don't understand that one at all. I can't see how that's right, unless you've overwritten the files with some sort of mod. Don't get it. And what does the English say? Like, is
No,
it
I
the same
don't do
woman?
anything like overwriting files. I've just installed it and I've got the English cockpit and without in mind says default up there.
I have to search the
When within
forums
visual range of enemy aircraft,
Nor me, I
it is
don't get
time
it.
to transition
It's
from
English now.
beyond visual range radar scan mode to one of the close air combat modes. These will be necessary when in a dogfight. First, press 3 to enter the vertical scan mode.
No, I don't need to do that. Vertical scan mode. Where is it? Come on, where's the vertical scan mode? I know you're around here somewhere.
And now your HUD looks like my HUD, except my cockpit is still in Russian.
Well, the HUD hasn't changed. HUD's exactly the same. Isn't it? Can't see the HUD's different. There it is.
No, it's not. No, you haven't got the acrylic writing. Oh no. Yeah, it says MPW. You can actually read it. It's not in Russian letters.
That button?
Great. Now go ahead and press I to turn on the radar. In this mode, the radar will search in a vertical scan pattern between the two vertical bars on the HUD. The radar will lock onto a target in the vertical plane when the target is between the two bars, is within 10 kilometers, and you press enter. This is a useful mode when in a turn fight and the target is just above your nose. Press 4 to enter bore sight mode.
Bore sight mode. That's well, if that one's left.
Bore sight mode is indicated by the circle on the HUD. When you place a target in the circle, the target is within 10 kilometers and you press enter, the target will be locked up. This is handy when you want to visually lock up a target when there are several in view. Press 5 to enable the helmet-mounted sight.
Hang on. Helmet-mounted sight. 5. 5's not on there. Where's number 5? Helmet-mounted sight. Nope. Not on there. Can't see it. I'll just press that. Press number 5.
The helmet-mounted sight, or HMS, places a monocle over one of your eyes. By moving your view, you can place a sight projected on a monocle over a target and locking it up by pressing enter. When using the R-73 dogfight missile, this is an amazing tool for locking up a target far outside your HUD and engaging it. When the target is locked and within launch parameters, the HMS reticle will flash. If there is an EXO of the HMS reticle, it indicates the HMS is too far outside of the constraints for a valid missile launch. Press 6 to enter longitudinal missile aiming mode.
Oh, hang on. 6. I've got that on here. 6 will be up, I think.
This last mode does not use any of the aircraft sensors, but rather only uses the infrared seeker in the R-73 and R-27T series of missiles. Simply select one of these missiles and place it across in the center of the HUD over a target and launch the missile when you hear the lock tone. When you are ready, press the spacebar to turn off active pause and practice these modes against several target aircraft in the area. You can end the mission when done.
Oh, I get to shoot something down, do I? Whoa! aircraft in the area then. Flying in a wing.
Right, dude, I've got to jump off and go do some stuff. Huge thanks, been absolutely a blast, and thanks for hosting this morning. That was a lot of fun.
Hey, that's the problem. I'll do it again as soon as I fix this map. I might take a break in a little while and go do that and have a drink because I'm really thirsty. But, yeah, no problem. The trim's not working.
User disconnected from your channel.
Trim's not working because I'm in the wrong mode. But I can't see anything to shoot. I like this though. I can see why people use it a lot. Boop boop. Boop boop. Yeah, see you mate. Catch you later. I'll take a break shortly anyway, get myself a drink like I say, and have an hour or two off. I'll come back this evening and we'll do it, because we've got Grim Reapers at 7 PM, which is, was it 2 now? 5 hours time. Or 4.5 hours time. I'll be back with the Grim Reapers doing whatever we're doing tonight. And if I can take a couple of hours, an hour or 2 hour break, I'll come back and I'll go through all the SU-27 missions one by one, all the practices. Still can't see anything. Is he sure that he's... I'm not supposed to blow up the blue guys, am I? Am I going to blow up the blue guys? That's not cool. And that's the target drones, of course. Alright, let's have a... Let's see if we can blow up some blue guys. I can't see anybody on the radar. I'm 2 bloody miles in the radar. I forget now, yeah, how do you increase the radar range again? Scan mode zone increases up. No, that's not working. Come on, where is it? Where's the radar range? Range. Zone increase. In any mode, 1, 2, or 3. Zone increase. It's not. Ah, there it is. 10 miles then. Where are we on here? To my left. Let's put it on 20 miles. Nothing on the radar. Don't know what that means. Does that mean on? Or does that mean off? That might be in English. Radar illumination. Okay, so that's on then. I can't see anything. I've done something wrong, haven't I? That's 10 miles. That's 20 miles. That's 50 miles. I can't see any aggressors. There's these, but you're not going to be shooting down your own people, are you? That's just silly. And number 5 is your hell limit mounted thing. No. I'm going to do is I'm going to take a break. I'll be back in a little while. I'll definitely be back at 7. But I want to get this mission finished for tomorrow, so we can do this all over again tomorrow morning. But I'm going to take a break, get a drink, take an hour I think, come back, and I'm going to run through these again. I think I need to, I've done the landing business, so I think RWR and countermeasures is the next one I'm going to do. And I'm going to run all the way through these, hopefully, well, up into the carrier launch trap, before Grim Reapers, and I might fly SU-27 in the Grim Reapers, depending on the mission. I want to get quite proficient with the SU-27 for the SU-33 coming out, well, the new updated version. I want to really try that and do some carrier things. Let me just come out of here on the laptop. There's no reason to keep DCS running on the laptop. I need to transfer the mission file over. I think I'll leave the laptop on and go and do it. So, yeah, I'll take a break. I've got some admin stuff to do as well for TSB. On the servers and stuff like that. We'll be running some sort of armor up this afternoon, I have no doubt. So I need to make sure that the servers are running. So I'll have to take half an hour and do that. Take a break, get watered, get fed, and I'll be back in an hour or two. And we'll carry on. So this is where I stop it. Thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed the tacview. That was quite something. That I enjoyed that myself. So right, catch you later. Thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed it. Catch you later. Bye.